Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. I'm a little sleepy. I also just ate. I woke up late. No, that's not true. I woke up early and I stayed in bed for like 2 hours and I was like, oh, I gotta go prep for stream. So my voice is still warming up. But welcome in, everyone. We are continuing chapter 11. I'm very excited. I've been thinking about sentimarsha this entire time. Something about them. It's kind of peak, I fear. Also, oh my god, okay, let me speak my truth right now. I have been trying to do freaking Reverie's 350 meters for like 2 days straight. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Okay, I figured it out. I've complained about this once and I'm gonna keep complaining about it until I finally get this. I managed to clear this with Marcus. Because of the stupid Heinrich ult thing. So Marcus hard carried me here. Now my only problem is Jeshian. I've been trying to do this with my current Nautica Blood Tide team, which is basically just Nautica, Semmel, and Medpoc, and then like someone in the third slot. Usually it's Lepera or Crit, but she dies so quickly. And I was talking to my friends about this because one of them had already cleared 350 with a Nautica Blood Tide team, basically the exact same team as mine, but with Pickles in the third slot. And I'm like, how are you not dying? my Nautica keeps dying. She dies before Semmelweis and Medpoc, and I'm like, what? So now I'm like, maybe I should just level them because everyone is I3 level 30. So now I'm just like, maybe I should just at least level like my DPSs, because I've also tried Jeshian with my Rekko ult team. That did not work out well. Everybody died. Sigh. Once your boost goes out, I bet you can AFK because of her heals. I'm sure I could. But I don't know if I'm gonna get Robuska. I think she's cute. I think she's silly. But also I want Corvus more. And knowing my luck, pulling banners back to back, my luck is so bad. It's abysmal. So we'll see. We'll see once they actually come out. Use Rekko, Kakania, Melania, and Vila for Euphoria. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I literally, like, I did double sustain, actually, with my Rekko team. I was so sick of it. I was trying to use Kibarina or Miss New Babel solo, and I've also tried using Vila, but Vila also dies.
Are you always so quiet when you feel relaxed?
Hi, Mo dear.
Or
but I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm going through it.
Like many of us have
so
been since the storm.
I hope I get Sentinel. Maybe that'll make my life a little easier. That little bit of extra damage, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll get to it. My voice, hold on. Give me a second. I've been just chugging water. My voice takes so long to warm up. But like from the moment I woke up, I just did not speak a word. So here we are. Lost my 50-50 Calabona, coming to get Sentinel, Karen, Robuska, and skipping Corvus. Not looking good. Oh god. Praying for you. Everyone's trying to pull for every single banner back to back. Golly, he was Sentinel again, just over 200 pulls. Wow. Save some for the rest of us. God damn. Expect gonna be new Vampire and Corvus, because Corvus is so pretty. Oh my god. Ah! My goodness. I love her. I'm in love with her, actually. She is beautiful and amazing. Have I been spoiled about the new limited? I have. Okay, I I try not to talk about CN content. And I also just try to avoid it in general. However, I have seen it. I have seen the new characters. I don't know what the story is. I've just seen the new characters and I've seen the new garments. And let's just say my pool plans are kind of ruined. I'm gonna keep pulling back-to-back characters. But no, I don't mind getting spoilers about characters, like future characters. I just do not want to see spoilers about the story. Yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I'm okay with characters, I'm okay with new kits or whatever, just as long as there's no story. Like, I haven't seen the, what the hell is that called? What is it called? Oh, the PV. I haven't seen the like, trailer for, what is it, 3.2? I just saw, like, photos, so. Yippee! I think she's pretty. My pool plans are ruined. And also she's limited, so, like, goddamn. I also want Anjanala. Ah! I hate this game. Mama Duck, she's so pretty. Even one of my mods that doesn't play reverse is like, was like gushing over her, and I was like, I know. It's wonderful. Okay. I think we left off like exactly halfway through chapter 6. So let's hop right back in. Concessions for peace. Could any treasure on Earth possibly fill the void our losses have left? Yeah, back to the trenches for us. Meryl! Pookie. The bored and idle remnant of Squad 12 carries out her as yet tedious orders. Stops by a window, squinting inside. Where the hell? What? Where am I? Broken furniture and cobwebs woven between cracked and forgotten china. A uniquely shaped counter-arcanum monitoring device disrupts the decaying scene. A what?
Clearly no one's bothered to do any cleanup then.
She opens the window and leans in, her mask blocking out the sudden puff of dust. Following her officer's instructions, she pulls out a transparent strip of cloth and places it by the device. What is this for? Cloth changes color rapidly and a line of neat letters appears on its surface. What?
Counter-arcanum device operating normally. Looks like I'm not needed here either.
She climbs back out the window. Oh, she's just been assigned like idle work.
Aren't you... Meryl?
Marsha.
Marsha?
Do they know each other? The young soldier springs up to greet her, visibly relieved.
It really is you! You're back, finally!
Is Paravian alright?
Oh, right, okay.
Poor
I was
guy's
I was
had a hard
confused
time
on
of
what's
it,
happening.
but at
I
least
thought
he's still in one piece.
I forgot that Pravian
Lying
went
in
ahead
sickbed as we
and
speak.
Marsha stayed with
He
Sentinel.
should recover soon.
Loki
Too
forgot
bad
about the
he didn't
man.
find anything
My
too
bad.
useful in the village. Well,
focused on
aside
Yuri.
from that armored vehicle.
Fortunately, Sentinel happened to be there at the same time.
So, it really was her? The one who assassinated Colonel Hirschfelder?
Yes, she'd collected a wealth of evidence concerning Manus Vindictae. I've already delivered it to Commander Kreos. As for the assassination, it turns out her actions weren't entirely unjustifiable. Let's just consider it a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? She literally killed a guy.
She has a point.
She's not the only one.
Marsha unconsciously rubs the old scars on her palms, feeling them itch like never before. Oh. Meryl presses her lips together, creating a twisted crease in her mask. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that feeling.
Anyway, I was just worried that something bad might have happened to you. Like what happened to...
To whom?
Charles and Amanda. We haven't heard from them in over 4 hours now.
Oh.
They were dispatched to investigate Hill 299, correct? Has any help been sent their way?
That's the two that had to go through no man's
Commander
land,
Kreia
isn't it?
sent some men to look for them. Hopefully, we'll hear some good news soon. Most of the other teams have finished their investigations. A few of them are already in the safe zone, actually. Apparently, they found a lot of useful info. So, we won't have to head back out again, right?
Meryl watches Marsha carefully, as if waiting for her to confirm something.
The front's getting shelled to hell and back. I mean, chances are we'll...
Marsha passed her on the shoulder.
The evidence Sentinel provided is quite damning. Our job here will be over just as soon as we can get a hold of the team at Hill 299.
Something tells me that's
Don't
not gonna
worry.
happen. Sorry, Marsha. Not to be pessimistic or anything, but this is war. I don't know. Copies of the evidence Marsha submitted have been spread across the table. Personal letters, marked military maps, battle plans, engineering blueprints, defaced and altered documents. Jesus. Along with them on the table are exhibits recovered by other investigators from across the front line, arranged in rough chronological order starting from 1918.
This is unbelievable.
He stares at the pile, the sheer flood of information overwhelming him.
These documents, the evidence is undeniable. Every one of those absurd conspiracy theories was true. The 1918 peace negotiations really were sabotaged by
My god,
Manus
Sentinel was
Vindicte.
really like hustling.
The nations on both
For
sides
what,
of
2
this
years?
war have been under the deception of an invisible enemy. It is no wonder that even the victors of the 1919 offensive gained no real advantage. My god, to think Manus Vindicte has been sharing war secrets with both sides to ensure neither can win this war.
I'm pretty sure that's just how his
They've
name is
used our
spelled.
commanders as tools for their massacre.
But I don't remember if it's
unimaginable.
pronounced differently from, like, George. He looks up with sudden realization.
This does not simply concern one nation. These documents could topple nearly all of Europe's military leaders. With this list of managed defectors in our hands, and if we act with haste, we may finally put every one of them behind bars.
Waiting for George. How do I pronounce his
Let me
name? Is
remind
it the same as
that
George,
Lutas
like
may be
the
able to
American
heal
name
these
George?
so-called defectors. Eberhard's case proved that the Manus' mental influence can be purged.
Yes, of course. Whatever the case, we must act as soon as possible. The Chancellor and the Reichstag are prepared to strike.
Finding light in a once grim future, he starts to shake, sending ripples through the papers in his hands.
Agreed. The evidence is sufficient. There's no need to delay.
Wunderbar. Just think of the soldiers finally making their way home. This is the day we secure a century of peace for Europe.
Sounds like a line for the history books.
He has no mind to react to Kreis' parting jab. Stuffing all the documents into his briefcase, he rushes out. Straining the remaining mess on his desk, Kreis retrieves a hidden communicator. It's been connected the entire time. Ooh.
Everything's going according to plan.
Good. The other teams have shared the same intelligence with the pacifist political leaders in their respective regions. All the Foundation has to do now is watch for any interference from Manus Vindicte.
But won't this approach cause even more turbulence?
Timekeeper.
He had been expecting the faction leaders, making this an unexpected relief.
Oh, yes, Krios. I was just listening in.
I see. In any case, the outcome can't be worse than the war we're living through, Timekeeper. As I'm sure you learned in your history studies, this war claimed tens of millions of soldiers' lives. Not to mention the equally massive number of civilian casualties, whether direct or otherwise. We are now 2 years on from what should have been the end of this war. The death toll has already climbed much higher, and it will only continue to rise if we don't put an end to it soon. At least our efforts have won us a marginally better outcome.
I see.
In short, the war is already over.
Is it?
Once the pacifist political parties take power, an armistice will surely be signed in Montpellier.
This may not be the time, but I have a question to ask. Does the Foundation Committee have any contingency plans should things take a turn for the worse?
The silence in the room confirms the suspicions of the voice on the other end. Really?
Did you notice something suspicious?
No contingency plans whatsoever? Okay. The former visual officer fishes out as many suspicious details from his memories as he can.
About Hirschfelder's assassination. Do you remember a certain detail from Marsha's report?
About Sentinel?
You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war, but even if I had stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught.
If that was so, why would the Manus risk exposing Hirschfelder? Why would they allow him to meet with the Foundation in Montpellier? If Hirschfelder hadn't been killed, would the negotiations have become a fruitless tug-of-war?
Manus Vindicte would only cooperate with the Foundation on something that was sure to fail.
An intuitive guess is assembled, drawing on the experience of prior contact with Manus Vindicte.
Could it be that they're purposely diverting our attention?
Oh.
My thoughts exactly, Timekeeper. That said, securing peace is our top priority at the moment.
Diverting our attention can only mean that they're doing something else. But I honestly, I cannot imagine what other plan they'd have after having already revived Arcana. I guess just continuing what they were doing before. Following the recent attack from soldiers. It's a loyal scout. Go, my eagle. I feel like I don't want to read this. Oh god. Mom, it's me. Oh, thank goodness you're back safe. Did you find any food? There's a bit left in the windmill. I guess Uncle Milo was in a hurry when he left. That's all we got. It'll be enough to get us through a little longer. It's not gonna last. Maybe I should just grab Dad's hunting rifle and take a few shots. Then maybe they'd leave us alone. Don't think things like that. Your father said the same before he enlisted and he never came back. That's sad. What are we supposed to do? Pray, child. Pray for the war to end soon. Oh, are these people from the town that Marsha and Frivian went to before Manus took over? Oh, that's sad. Good morning. I'm Eagle, tasked with delivering this report from Foundation HQ and contains further details concerning the recent incident. Yes, I'm a scout, currently stationed with Laplace. You want my ID? I'm sorry, I don't have it right now, but please contact Mr. X at Laplace. He can vouch for me. Oh no. Oh, Eagle. I forgot that Eagle's part of X's little, sub-faction thing in Laplace. I always forget it's not just X by his lonesome. 2 pounds of sugar. So long, hungry rats.
Six years of war have deeply shaken the resolve and faith of our nation. It is clear to all that this war cannot continue any longer. Afraid of the loss of power that peace may bring to them, leaders across Europe elected to collaborate with the evil cult Manus Vindictae, sacrificing countless young lives in meaningless carnage. But carnage is precisely what Manus Vindictae desires. Unseen by all, their wicked influence has long wormed its way into the leadership of every warring nation. But worry not, the conspiracy has been thwarted. Every treasonous general has been arrested and will soon face a fair court-martial. The heroes who bled for the fatherland are finally returning home, where we will welcome them with smiles on our faces and gratitude in our hearts. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of the year 1920, this war will come to an end.
Still 10 more nodes. Doesn't seem like it'll be that easy. Weeks have passed since the assassination and the desolate streets of Montpellier have sprung to life again. Delegates from the belligerent nations gather on opposite sides of the road. Soft bowler hats and ties decorate the event, mixed with occasional peak caps and military epaulets, though now precious few. More dignitaries demand tighter security. Each nation came with their own detail, but the operations commander insists on further reinforcements from the Foundation.
Third routine patrol complete. No anomalies detected, sir.
No further warnings from the Arcanum Detection Group. Should we lower the alert level?
Maintain the current level. I need at least 2 squads on standby at the command post at all times.
Yes, sir.
Clad in white, Foundation security diligently carry out their orders. On the busy town road, the commander suddenly stops. Eyes shut, he focuses, trying to sift through the din of stuffy conversation. He activates his communicator. The line sparks to life instantly.
Any response from Charles and Amanda?
Ooh.
Negative. They've been silent since they reached Hill 299. It's like we're calling into the abyss.
That's not great.
Chances are they got snuffed out by the Manus. Luck can't be on everyone's side.
Even so, we need to recover the bodies.
What? So they can be buried with shiny medals?
The voice on the other end bites back with a sneer.
A couple minutes walk on the battlefield and I'll find you a whole pile of that scrap metal.
Any other signs of enemy activity?
Nope. Not a single trace of the Manus scum. Maybe all this military and political turmoil messed up their plans after all.
Doubt.
Let's hope so. Whatever the case, we need to get to the bottom of what happened at Hill 299. We can't afford to let any potential threats slip past us.
Already on my way there. How about seeing a psychologist when this is all over, Kratos? Maybe they'll finally cure your Manus Vindictae paranoia.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
My god, he really telling him to like, go get some help. Okay. Fair enough. In an unnoticed corner of the street, a grim figure walks alone. Hello, Karen. Karen's work in Montpellier is over, and even now, on the eve of ceasefire, there are many corpses on the front line waiting for him. His disjointed thoughts dwell on the horse that once accompanied him.
Will Andreas ever return?
But loss has ever been his first companion. Resigned, he shuffles down the road away from Montpellier.
Hey, sir! Mr. Charon!
Meryl runs up to him, arriving out of breath.
You leaving already? Marsha told me you're heading back to the front.
She speaks the truth. And you are?
Oh, right. You don't know me. But Marsha told me loads about you. You know Marsha, don't you?
Charon struggles to remember, piecing together Marsha's appearance from his shattered memories.
Yes. The night. I remember.
Barely.
Great. I'm heading to the front as well. Do you want to... or, I mean, could you please join our convoy?
You wish for me to join you?
You know the front better than anyone.
Meryl digs into her pocket, fishing out half a bar of chocolate that has been carefully resealed and wrapped, and slips it into Charon's hand. I love
Please,
Meryl.
Mr. Charon, come with us. We could really use your help.
The front is still as death.
This quiet feels strange.
Halt's Maul, Rudolph. Why, damn it?
Soldiers in the trenches gaze up at the empty sky. The ceasefire has not been yet signed, but all military activity on the front line has been suspended, yet the soldiers still man their trenches, hoping desperately to go home.
Why did Willy and Franz have to...
Oh. Erich rubs his face, his callous fingers twisting his features with stress. 6 hours have now passed since the last time a shell exploded or a machine gun rattled. Yet the quiet has a strangeness of its own. The faint cold wind shivers the lines of barbed wire with audible tensile contractions.
So, who won in the end?
Does it matter?
Rudolph's head sways between a nod and a shake.
Then, should we start packing up?
Sure. You can finally take all those notebooks of yours back home. Weren't you planning to turn them into a book?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe once I stop being a soldier, my motivation to write will stop too. What about you, Erich? What will you do?
Make bread, I think. My family runs a bakery. I can already see it. My old man cracking open his finest bottle of Spätburgunder when I arrive.
An idea crosses Erich's mind.
Speaking of which, I bet we can go and ask the boys on the other side for some food and drinks. They've got wine and soft white bread. At least, that's what P.O.V. said.
I wouldn't mind some canned peaches.
Fine. I'll get you your peaches. I guess I really am your Hauptmann, huh?
Oh. He scrounges around for a bit of scrap cloth and ties it to his rifle, intending it to be a peace flag.
Erich, do not hurry to leave the trenches. Have patience.
Charon slinks back into the trench without a word. Erich drops the rifle for now and steps forward.
Oh, Charon, you're back. Any news?
The delegations from various nations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed in 48 hours. It is best to avoid any unnecessary danger until then.
But I'm starving, Charon. You didn't bring any food, did you?
I did.
Slay. The new voice catches Erich off guard.
Who are you?
The Foundation has issued food and drinks to be brought to the soldiers on the front. She is responsible for distributing them.
Yeah, more or less what he said. Right. I need a hand unloading these crates of beer. Any
Oh
volunteers?
my god, beer.
There's beer!
The troops all rise at once, climbing over themselves to get out from the dugouts below. In an instant, the trench is packed wall to wall.
Hey, easy there. There's plenty to go around.
Boys! Boys! You're humiliating yourselves! Get in line and I'll choose a few of you to help out.
Erich calls out a few names and turns to Charon.
Where's Meyer Braun?
He is needed in Montpellier.
Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, he's got a backpfeife im Gesicht. But, ugh, who cares? The war's over. Forget it. You, and you. Come here and unload the crates for the nice Foundation girl.
He does have a slappable face, I fear. The food is passed from hand to hand until it reaches every soldier. Rot and despair still hang over the trenches, but they do nothing to dampen their appetites. Rudolph cups a butter cake in his hands, desperately afraid of crumbling it. He hasn't seen such a soft and bright food in a long time. Then all at once he stuffs it into his mouth. Eric hurries to his side, shoving a mug of golden lager into his hands.
Prost!
Fine.
Count me in. Prost!
Is it lager or lager? I don't remember. The metal cups taps rhythmically, shaping into a joyful and bright tune. From far across the field, their clinking percussion is met with raucous singing voices.
What's that? Do you boys hear us singing?
Oh, nah.
I hear it too, from the other side. Why are they singing?
Oh, right. These are humanitarian rations. They've been given to the other side too.
Oh.
They're probably celebrating.
Eric jumps over the top, waving his British flag toward the other side.
Isaiah! Come on, boys. Let's make some noise ourselves. Close to you bastards over there! You understand what I'm saying? Ghost!
Santé!
Oh. That's kind of heartwarming.
Up in Sweden!
The ceasefire celebration stretches late into the night. Karen watches the festivities crouched in a dim corner of the trench.
Hey, what are you doing holed up here alone?
Despite his best efforts, he is noticed. Karen lifts his head.
The presence of the dead is not fitting among such joy.
What are you talking about? You fit in perfectly.
She waves a can of sausages and a paper-wrapped candy.
I mean, I know you don't exactly eat much, but you can still enjoy the taste of the stuff, right? I even know a guy with a fish tank for a head who eats every once in a while.
He does?
That said, I've never actually seen him do it. Does he just pour the coffee straight into his fish tank or what?
Miro, I don't think that he's actually eating.
The offer is heard, but refused. Such things have better use to you.
Seriously? Aren't you ever hungry?
There is always hunger within me. But food should be saved for the living. Eat well while you can. Stay alive.
Is Karen like a dead man walking or something?
Well, you're not wrong, but I wouldn't exactly put it like that. Come on.
How strange.
Hound's always poking fun at me for eating too much anyway.
Hound?
Oh, never mind. Just take it, alright? It's not like it's easy to get a decent meal out here on the front.
No longer insisting on soliciting Karen's opinion, Miro slips the cans into his coat pocket while touching the cold plastic wrapping of the rock chocolates.
Oh, at least try the chocolate in your pocket. It'll melt if you leave it in there much longer anyway.
Karen doesn't resist. He nods and slowly rises to his feet.
It is time. I left.
He's an awakened corpse.
Alright.
That's kind of cool.
I still have some finishing up to do here. Won't be long. Just have to make sure everyone's got their supplies. Where are you heading anyway? If you wait a moment, I can come with you.
No, this must be done alone. There is a message. One that must be sent off.
Let's see. Oh my god, Recoleta. To Miss Recoleta, our editorial team is once again honored to receive your submission. We must say this new piece differs significantly from your past work, filled with sincere reflections on war and peace. Find it deeply thought-provoking. After the war ends, we hope you'll visit us to discuss future publications. Slay. That's Queen. Huh? I submitted something? I don't recall. Could have been that short story I sent to Verdon. I've just drafted an early novel concept and wanted her feedback. Did I send it to the wrong place? How? They actually liked that draft. Well, first drafts are always the best and the worst. Please forgive me. In any case, that's not a draft fit for publication. Aw. That's nice, though. Send off. They remembered an ancient verse, but whose meaning is lost to history.
Here you are, Eberhard.
Paul. It's good to see you, mein Freund. How's everyone holding up on the front?
They are celebrating this war's
Welcome in.
end, singing songs and drinking beer. It's peaceful.
Peaceful.
Oh my god, wait, this place is so green now. He repeats the word with satisfaction. Eberhard's spirit has changed significantly from the last time they met.
It's unexpected that the Foundation would allow you to move so freely.
No, my duty is done. I have no place in Montpé. No place among suits and politics.
He exhales, stretching in the crisp morning air.
That red-haired official agreed to let me go for a walk every once in a while. He said, someone will keep an eye on you. Whatever. It's getting cold. But I enjoy a crisp winter morning like this. It reminds me of our days as students. Remember? We had to get up before dawn. I was lazier than you. I wouldn't wake up until you rode your bicycle to my window and shouted my name.
Then the two of us would miss Latin class, just as Walter did.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Latin class was hell. Walter. He was a good lad.
Paul removes a crumpled envelope from inside his jacket.
This parcel is to be delivered to you. There's a letter within it from Herr Mühlenberger, addressed to those of us in Class 3.
Oh?
Herr Mühlenberger? I was planning to visit him during my home leave, but... well, you know what happened back home. But he doesn't have a clue about what happened out here. What use is this letter? You and I are the only two class members left since the fall of Montpé. All right, let's hear it, Paul.
Setting his breath, Paul tears it open. He unfolds the letter.
Meine lieben Schüler und ehrenwerte Soldaten. Der Krieg hat einen kritischen Punkt erreicht. Und als euer Lehrer ist es meine Pflicht, euren Mut zu stärken. Ich weiß, dass die Sicht auf den Krieg von der Front aus begrenzter sein könnte, als für uns im Vaterland. Lasst mich also klarstellen, der Sieg ist in unserer Reichweite. Obwohl das Leben an der Front hart ist, denkt daran, dies ist ein Opfer für eine größere Sache. Lasst daher euer Leiden süß sein. Dies wird der glorreichste Moment eures Lebens sein. Und wie ich euch beigebracht habe, wird es uns vielleicht eines Tages gefallen, diese Dinge zu erinnern.
Gefallen? Ha! Hört ihn euch an. Er hat sogar Lucans Gedicht zitiert. Oder war es Virgil?
Es ist höchstwahrscheinlich Virgil. Er hat ihn unten zitiert. Ardentis Fortuna Iovat.
What a nice teacher.
Das Zitat über das Erinnern. Wie sagt man es nochmal auf Latein? Forsan. Hayek. Und dann was?
Das Et fehlt, Eberhard. Forsan et Hayek. Olim memenise juvebit.
Ja, genau das. Dieser alte Fatzke. Er hat geschummelt. Das sind nicht mal seine Worte. Was für ein Dummkopf. Er weiß nicht, wovon er spricht.
After a bitter laugh, both are silent for a moment.
Paul, I'll never be pleased looking back on any of this. If I have children one day, how will I tell them about all this? I sent our fellow countrymen directly into the line of fire, a death trap, knowing full well that the enemy would retake the ground in mere hours. Young lives, lost one after another. And for what? Some senseless orders? I've heard enough. Put the letter away.
Paul slowly folds up the letter. Eberhard, however, snatches up the letterhead, crumples it into a ball, and throws it into the weeds beside the monument. Oh. There was no more fighting, and for the first time in a long time, the day passes without the thunder of artillery. The sunlight falls on blades of grass, tombstones, and birds in the air. Their songs can finally be heard once more.
This feeling. I've never felt it before. It's as though, for this one moment, I can... No. I have already taken control of my future. I'd forgotten how good it feels to be alive. For the first time in a very long while, my heart feels light, mein Freund.
Oh.
The choices I've made may be irreversible. But I've made up my mind. There is only one path for me now.
He looks to the top of the hill and starts climbing.
Do you not wish to continue your studies? Your writings are surely safely stored in the school's archives.
Would you return to school, Paul?
It is unlikely, but you still may.
For what? For knowledge? A diploma? That might have mattered to the old me. But I'm no longer that boy.
Eberhard.
It's too late, mein Freund. Far too late. I need some time alone. Please, write a reply to Herr Mühlenberger for both of us.
The weather is unseasonably mild, and Eberhard begins to climb the hill like a student on a field trip. The sunshine and brisk air make the world feel new.
The war is over, Paul. The sky is so blue.
Just as it always was.
Just as it always was. Well said. Farewell, mein Freund.
He waves, turns, and walks away. Paul stands and opens his notebook.
Sehr geehrter Herr Mühlenberger, Ihr Brief wurde von Ihren Schülern wohl erhalten. Sie haben gemeinsam die dunkelsten und härtesten Zeiten durchgestanden. Aber nun sind der Kummer und das Leid zu Ende. Sie zeigten Mut und Treue, doch diese Tugenden wurden zu einer Last, viel zu schwer für ihre jungen Schultern. Deshalb werde ich Ihnen keine leeren Worte mehr aufbürden. Der Krieg hat diese jungen Männer in etwas ganz anderes verwandelt. Das Wissen, das Sie ihnen vermittelt haben, ist nun nutzlos. Und sie werden nie wieder ihre Lehren hören. Zu diesem Zeitpunkt muss ich Ihnen mit schwerem Herzen mitteilen, dass alle Ihre Schüler aus der Klasse 3 sind gefallen. Mit besten Grüßen, ein toter Mann. Dies schließt die Aufzeichnungen des Soldaten Paul Haumann ab.
I had a sneaking suspicion while they were talking that Braun's gonna do something. Oh lord. Oh, there's something so bitter about that conversation that they had. Like, talking about, like, their school years. Oh. Oh. That's so sad. Oh, don't show this to me. Okay. Dietrich Becker died from shelling. Bates Zimmerman died from shelling. Simon Miller was reported missing, then was confirmed dead. Miller's tags had been found. Friedrich Bard died from machine gun fire. Finn Wagner died from infection. Alvin Newman died of trench fever. Oh nah. Another Zimmerman. Felix Zimmerman died from shelling. Julian Kruger died from infection after being shot. Ben Becker died, cause unclear. Walt Schmidt died from shelling. Paul Hamann and Everhard Braun died. Without any cause. Man, that's all of class 3. Aww. That's tragic. My dearest Colleen, I don't even know how to feel writing this. The front has gone quiet, and the higher-ups are about to sign an armistice. The war is ending. I should be coming home to you. That's how it was supposed to be. Letter to the Foundation messenger. Oh. Oh, wait. There's a thing there. It's like hidden. Saint Pavlov Foundation. There's a large amount of junk on the battlefield left from a recent encounter. Please head out and recover what you can. To Junk Collection Expert. Okay, name day. This place reminds me of life before the Foundation. Back then, the streets were filled with strangers. No one ever tried to connect. We just avoid glancing at one another and walk on. War feels a lot like that. Everyone's tense, dreading the day and worried that it might be their last. Their faces dull, anxious about tomorrow, tired and hungry. But in places like this, scrap and trash become useful. No need for fancy titles. What happens is the story they tell. What matters is the story they tell about what happened here. I can't read. This whole chapter is so like, I don't know, it's so somber. It's bitter. That's war. It's a chapter about war. I should not be surprised. An unfulfilled prophecy. Even now her tears remain. Ladislas hasn't spoken a word since news of the ceasefire reached their sanctuary. Oh yeah, he wanted the war to just continue. He'd been kneeling at the altar for days, having eaten next to nothing. Always thin, he now looks more like a jagged stone obelisk than a man.
What am I to do, mon petit chou? You will not so much as touch the biscuits I baked for him. Never have I seen him in such a state.
The woman clasped her hand to her chest, worried but helpless.
Ladislas. The war has ended, not as he foretold. It may take some time ere he is able to free himself of his guilt.
Ladislas, keep thy heart in the Lord, for he shall forgive us no matter how great our missteps.
The good and pious woman stops herself from saying more. There's no line of reasoning sufficient to break him from his watch.
Marie, I beg thee do something. One way or another, we all must return to Rouen in the coming days.
She leaves without another word. Sentinel comes to Ladislas' side, but has no desire to interrupt his silent prayers. Her focus instead is on the statue of the crying girl.
Ladislas,
Agnes.
you foretold that Agnes would return to herself come the end of the war.
She pulls out a handkerchief to softly clean the stone's unmoving face.
Yet she remains unchanged. Is there truly no way to revive our dear friend? Our family?
Once again, she receives only a humbling, guilt-ridden silence.
Marie?
She turns to the voice, finding it belongs to the woman that has become a regular visitor to their sanctuary. As usual, she brought food, this time some salami and dried cheese. Oh my god. Save me. After handing off the supplies, Marsha marches straight toward her.
What news from the front?
Some troops have already withdrawn. The rest will follow suit once the armistice is officially signed. Ladislas, he still won't eat?
Just leave him be.
She doesn't let Marsha dwell on the matter, returning to her work dusting the statue.
If you don't mind me asking, is this statue real?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to put this into words properly. It's just that I've never seen her move.
Ah. Now your words are clear.
She gathers her handkerchief and takes a deep breath, the cold, wet morning mist filling her lungs.
This is Agnes, a distant cousin of mine. We share a great-grandmother.
She places her hand on Agnes's stone knee. Oh.
We took residence together until 1914. Both at our clan estate in the suburbs of Rouen, and in my rented apartment in Paris. When the war broke out, I departed to join the army. Upon returning during my first leave, I found her in the cellar. It came to pass that, in my absence, she had turned herself to stone.
She can stay in this form as she pleases?
Only so long as her heart yet beats. Were she to turn to stone from within, she would be unable to restore her body to flesh. But Ladislas informed me of another possibility. He said Agnes's petrification was an extraordinary act of self-sacrifice. And that this sacrifice was also a prophecy. Gargoyles were not to coexist with this war. He said that a miracle would occur. That Agnes would be freed from her petrification. I thought it might have been true.
She glances toward Ladislas, still kneeling.
But I suppose it was not. Agnes has shown no signs of recovery.
Oh.
There must be another way.
The gargoyle shakes her head, disheartened.
If only there were. If only I knew of one. But there is very little I know of our bloodline. While the young of my kin generally receive a traditional education from within the clan, my grandmother supported my decision to attend a secular school in my youth. I resided in a small rented apartment in Paris for some time, hoping to enroll at Lonsad. That was until the war broke out.
Sentinel forces herself to look into Marsha's eyes.
This war... Well, you have seen the face of it. It takes but one shot to end a life. And this war has hurt millions. Friends, family, loved ones. I have lost far too many.
Marie...
Forget it. Tell me, have you yet time today?
What do you want to do?
Take a stroll. I've spent far too much time in the monastery.
They make me ill. Just gonna glaze over the fact that she calls her Marie.
A pilot.
Their earlier conversation still lingers.
Yes, that's what I wanted to be.
Oh.
Why?
Many knights joined the Air Force at the time. They believed the sky to be the only battlefield that still maintained at least some semblance of knightly chivalry. It had more than the ground at least. Crawling through mud and digging trenches.
I loathe airplanes. They're exceedingly difficult to withstand from the ground. And the engine noise.
She swallows the complaints, not wanting to sound bitter. Marsha extends her arm over to her friend's back.
Relax.
Friend.
You don't need to fight them anymore. In fact, I'd wager you'll come to like traveling by plane in time.
She turns to the sea of grass rippling in the wind.
Corpses that lay yonder.
This music is so whimsical.
Did you see them earlier?
No. Perhaps Charon had already buried them.
Most likely. He is an interesting fellow, if not strange.
And kind too. Without him, you and I would certainly have fought again at the graveyard.
Hmm?
Oh, that reminds me.
Suddenly she bends down, rummaging in the roadside dirt.
What?
You threw a smoke grenade at me.
Oh god.
Hey!
Oh my god. This is a date. I'm watching a date. They laugh as they race down the dirt road, feeling more like children than soldiers for the moment, however brief. They come to a halt before the windmill, its colossal gears interlocking and turning, like the breath of a slumbering ancient giant. The slow creaking of the windmill becomes the only sound.
Marsha.
Hmm?
Oh.
Are you leaving?
No, I have plenty of free time today.
Not now. After the armistice. I know well that the Foundation has tasked you with keeping a watchful eye on me.
Oh my god.
It's not exactly like that.
All is well. You may stay. So long as you do not lie. I shall even aid you should you require it. But do not attempt to persuade me to join the Foundation. I cannot abandon my family.
Oh. That's fair.
I know that. I'll be leaving after the armistice is officially signed.
Mm-hmm. Hmm? It comes from the windmill.
Is that a horse?
Sounds like a horse to me.
A horse.
They cautiously approach the windmill's entrance. Sentinel moves ahead of Marsha, turning her body sideways and hardened into stone to give a weighty push to on the door. I cannot speak.
Wow, what a beauty!
A horse indeed. What brings it here?
Music is from London Dawning. Oh, slay. Oh, isn't London Dawning rerunning soon, actually? I will be hopping on. People then is now nurture dreams worth sharing. My dearest cousin Cousin Ladislas, how... Oh lord, wait, okay. How oft thou art in my prayers, I trust with all my heart that Italy hath already begun to feel as home unto thee. I am told the folk there are warm of spirit and generous of hand. I can well believe thou hast found many a kindly friend upon thy path. Marianne and I do prepare for a journey into Austria, and our hearts are full of longing, for there lieth, as thou hast spoke... I can't speak like this. As thou hast spake so oft, the very heart of the new art. I yearn to lift mine eyes unto the golden tracery crowning the secession building, whilst Marianne doth dream of wandering through the galleries and little shops of the Wiener Werkstatt. We have set our minds also upon the Karlskirche, Fischer von Erach's great Baroque church. They say its 19 stained glass windows shine as jewels and its nav holdeth a majesty not soon forgotten. Should any sketches from our travels serve thy studies, it would delight me to send them forth. Our past works dwell yet within me. Marianne telleth me ever of the new age dawning, of her electric light supplanting the gentle glow of candles, and of the darkness of our nights fading away. Yet, dear Ladislas, I still feel the nearness of old ways. This age of machines hath left many unsettled and without refuge. Soon they shall crave a quiet place wherein to kneel and seek God's comfort and counsel. Then do I call to mind thy words, and my heart is moved, that our prayers must rise above the clamor of the industry, and so do I begin to dream, with thee in my thoughts, of a church for this new century, yet still a haven for the soul. Though our cousin smileth at such fancies, her words have sown new imaginings in me, and I have begun to set them down in drawings. Mayhap to raise such a place would take 10, even 15 years, yet it comforteth me to picture thee by my side when the time cometh, helping to bring our vision to life. Thou art ever in my thoughts and ever in my prayers. With all my love, Agnes. Oh. Oh. God damn it. From former night. Oh, Marsha. I hope you'll pardon my unsolicited letter. I understand that you're a psychotherapist who uses arcane skills to treat patients. The front has many soldiers suffering from shell shock, and innocent civilians have been affected as well. I believe they need your help. 2. Idealistic doctor. Idealistic. I have no Kikania to dispatch. In this changed world, is Mr. Carl still alive? Ooh, that's a good thought. I wonder. Did you hear that? The shelling outside has stopped. People are saying the nations have decided to sign an armistice. The war is ending. Ah, it's a miracle. My prayers were finally heard. Are we allowed to go home now? My kid's still waiting for me to come back. I can go back, right? It's safe now, isn't it? Wait, this has to be a trap from the military. They're spreading fake armistice news to lure us out, then draft us as reinforcements. Doesn't matter, I'm leaving anyway. There's no food left here. He'd be Duncan now. Oh, that's true. I almost almost immediately forgot about that whole thing. I remember reading about a great war in a book I borrowed from Marcus. Is this the war? It feels even crueler than what I've what I've read. So many people trapped in the gloom with no path forward. The storm brings chaos, but war is a man-made disaster. If my treatment can help even a little, I'll gladly offer it. Oh, Crania. Am I missing any? Excuse me. Serenity on the wind, if only this war had never begun. Nay. Oh, probably talking about Mr. Carson, not Mr. Carl. Perhaps, maybe. Who knows?
Here, come on out. That's a good boy.
The horse seems to naturally gravitate to the night, drooping its head to brush up against her. Voice crack.
Oh my, Marie. Look at his beautiful coat. Not even the colonels have such handsome companions.
She's so cute.
He seems to have taken a liking to you. Can you ride?
Oh my god, wait. It's this iconic
question is that, Marianne? You are talking to a knight.
Oh, it's this iconic scene. Even without a saddle, she mounts the horse with ease.
Come on, take my hand. I'll give you a ride.
Oh my god, every single Sentimarsha gif is of this. After a moment's hesitation, Sentinel takes off her hand and finds herself on a horse's back as well.
It feels perfect for a gallop, but I'm worried you might fall.
Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself.
What fun would that be? Come on, just hold on tight. Giddy up!
Hey!
The music.
I can't believe you don't know how to ride a horse, but I can teach you. Just think of them as oversized hunting dogs. I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound? Where will you be if you're not staying with your family?
Perhaps Paris? My mind is yet made. But wherever I am, I should like to open a clothing store.
Then you better choose a store name I'll recognize right away. No, you'll become so famous that it'll take no work to find you. Could you make a parade dress for me?
I hate them.
I have
Stop.
never before made such a dress, but I shall learn for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A parade dress tailor-made for me by a famous French fashion designer. It's like a dream come true.
This might be the first moment of true peace they've felt since the war began. The horse grows tired. They dismount to let it roam and feed on the tall meadow grass.
What of you? How may I come into your contact? The Lord only knows where the Foundation will send you once this is ended.
You may be right. The fight against Manus Vindictae isn't over. But don't worry. I always find a way to get in touch with you.
I do not wish to
Shit out
judge
of a
your
Barbie
decision.
movie. Honestly real.
Do all you can to stay alive, Marsha. Do not make a martyr of yourself.
Why the sudden sentimentality, Marie?
That was a confession. That was a whole ass confession. Oh my god.
This comes to an end one day.
Oh my god.
I hope to see you again.
I hate this game. I hate this game.
Me too.
That's a whole ass confession.
I will pray for you. Though I am uncertain if my voice will be heard.
God.
I am nothing like Agnes. She is an angel descended from heaven. And I am.
Nagargio keeps her eyes hidden in shadow.
Never mind.
Ruining the vibes. The communicator's noise startles the nimbling horse. It lifts its head and bolts into the distance. Oh.
Ah, there he goes.
She picks up the device. Again, it's an anonymous caller.
Marsha, we need you on the front immediately. I've already sent you the coordinates. Bring the gargoyle if she's willing.
Oh.
Who are you?
We'll meet soon enough.
That doesn't sound good. Fighting Manus, mayhaps? I would not be surprised. OMG Jay! I love his new. Oh my god, I love Jay skin. Loki, I kinda want Jay. Ugh. Save me. We've heard you've accepted commission at Irene? I forgot how to say it. I immediately forgot. I think it was Nay. Irene's mission to deliver a declaration of force. Before that, we'd like you to head to the windmill plain and discreetly locate a former knight. As a fellow knight, we trust you to complete this task with ease. To Wolf Knight of the Foundation. His skin is so cool. A moment of fragile beauty away from the horrors of war. This wide plain is so lovely. You'd never see this kind of view in the concrete jungle of Hyde Street. Still, this terrain isn't ideal for motorcycles. Better find this lady knight quickly and head back. If I do get spotted, let's just hope she won't be startled by the gear I'm wearing. Alright, for formality's sake, may the peace be with us. Oh, Jay. This was the wild nose. A kiss would have been less gay. Literally! Oh, God. My freaking God. These girls. Save me! I love Yuri. Live, laugh, love Yuri. The armistice. History will remember this day. Half an hour earlier.
Yes, Herr Chancellor. The delegations have arrived in Montpellier. The armistice will be signed before dinner time.
I don't think that armistice is going to be signed.
Understood. We will be
TBH.
sure to serve a simple but
Something wrong is
delicious
going to happen.
dinner. And of course, all journalists granted entry will be carefully selected.
Mr. Gorg hangs up the phone dryly with full confidence before checking the ceasefire memorandum.
No problem.
I can't
so
speak.
far.
He picks up a fountain pen and sketches out his signature over and over again. Each loop of the pen is taken with utmost seriousness, aware of the gravity it will soon hold. Another impatient ring and the tip of his pen slips, leaving the letter O in a rather unsightly shape. Hate that. But the call isn't on his phone, it's the one on his assistant's desk. Which, thankfully, means it isn't his concern.
What are you waiting for, Friedrich? Pick up the phone already.
I'm scared. The assistant, buried in paperwork, fails to react to the ring.
Ah, pick up the phone, you hear? Damn it. I still fail to understand why they would assign me a deaf sloth as an assistant. I'll have you fired the moment I set foot on the fatherland.
George storms over to the assistant's desk to scold him. Jolting alert, the assistant grabs the receiver.
That's more like it.
The guard is surprised, his assistant then immediately puts the receiver down.
That was an awful racket, sir.
Hello?
How dare you?
The man checks his watch, paying no mind to his superior.
I have more pressing matters to attend to. Yes, it's about time.
He stands up, picks up the receiver again, and hangs it up once more without a word. What is happening?
What? Explain yourself this instant!
Huh. I owe you no explanation, sir.
Who could that be?
Come in.
You!
This guy's dead. I'm calling it now. Something's gonna kill him. All attempts to reach the investigator sent to Hill 299 have failed. Kreis puts his communicator down, pauses, and tries again, this time calling Hound. But only static replies.
No response either.
Kreis watches the passing politicians with growing unease. I fear it's over. They don't flinch under Kreis' gaze. In fact, they don't seem to pay him any mind at all. Their limited time is devoted to the pressing matters of peace. Perivian exits a nearby building and makes his way to Kreis.
Sir, a new batch of counter-arcanum devices has been deployed, as
I'm
instructed.
saying his name wrong. Perivian.
Good. Any contact from
Perivian.
Meryl in the past 3
Not
hours?
Perivian.
No, she's probably still on the front. There's a lot of celebrating going on out there.
Kreis tries the communicator once more, this time calling a different squad member. Static.
Something's not right.
A shot rings out like a thunderbolt on a cloudless day. That's what I'm saying. God. Security forces rush into the streets, drawing any wandering delegates inside to safety. Steel-eyed veterans fan out, searching for the gunfire source.
What's the location? I saw them in that house. They're wearing black.
Oh lord. Oh my god. Oh, he's dead. The young man begins a charge, only to be held back.
Get back here, Farabi. We need to get to the command post and inform all security staff to resume combat positions.
Yes, sir.
Foundation security regroups around the most heavily guarded buildings. My god, they're just going at it. Across the street, a man in a jet black uniform exits Dior's makeshift office. As he walks into the open, he is flanked by soldiers covered in pitch black. These bullets are so loud.
Finally. No more hiding. The moment of truth has arrived.
He raises a hand, and the soldiers around him stand at attention.
Leave a few of the Foundation lapdogs alive. I have something to say to those sanctimonious hypocrites. As for the rest, kill them all.
Good god. They're just going at it. My freaking god.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry.
What is this
You,
gun?
Me, and your opponent.
It looks so cartoony. What the heck? Okay, pop off, I guess. Don't do that.
Just like the drills.
Cosmología, filosofía clásica, el fundamento del mundo. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo
That
una
guy's
vez
dead.
más.
That George, whatever guy, he's dead.
Requesting backup.
I already know. Right before the armistice gets signed. Be for real.
Time to clean up the battlefield.
Using my Moldir Lopera team is so... I am the most evil person on this planet, actually. I'm so sorry.
My crucible really has a mind of iron. En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Oh, come on.
Get
One more.
This is going players preparing fire support. Wait for the pop.
Where's our goal here? I feel like... I don't know.
Engage in the enemy.
Manus do what they want.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
I assume they're just going back to their original goal of like, what's the word? What are the words I'm looking for? The whole.
En todos los momentos.
I'm blanking. Oh no, I'm totally blanking on the words.
Just like the drills.
For Arcanist. I'm completely blanking on a very specific word I'm trying to use. The ceasefire signing descends into a bloody firefight.
Search every room. Leave no stone unturned.
Every few seconds, a heavy, soft thud echoes as something limp crashes to the ground from above. Foundation security offer what resistance they can to counter Arcanum devices they've deployed, providing them with a moment's respite.
Oh, but keep that signing desk and the documents on it intact. It'll make for a great headline shot. Perfect for the front page of the papers.
Kill human and reign supreme. Yeah, exactly.
Now, bring her out.
The soldiers of Manus Vindicte carry out their orders in a wordless lockstep. Soon bodies in white and black riddle the streets. Oh boy. Moments later, two soldiers march a hostage into the center of the empty street.
Quiet.
Once again, the assassin-turned-officer raises his hand and checks his watch.
Better late than never.
He strides forward as if he were participating in a triumphal parade, stopping only a few short paces from the Foundation command post, so near that he can hear the flag fluttering in the wind.
All that endless searching, huh? Well, here we are. You finally caught us.
He spreads his arm wide like a showman.
You might ask, why must things end like this? Why must we kill one another? Do you want to know why? Because our pleas, our pain, our suffering were all ignored by you. Humans started this war, all these wars, and yet you hurled us, Arcanists, onto the front lines like cheap cannon fodder. You have created a world that despises us for our bloodlines and mocks us for our arcane skills. Yet you force us to use those very skills to fight the war machines you built. You humans have sown untold horrors in the name of conflicts created by your own hand. And still, you refuse us even a single scrap of bread in reward. These are the lessons history has taught us. A history of arcanist suffering that must end.
He draws a pistol from his waist and toys with it.
So when I heard that arcanists were uniting, marching under the banner of a formidable army, I caught a glimpse of hope. In fact, it shone like never before. Foundation lapdogs, human scum, mark my words. This war has only just begun. From this era onward, the unjust reign of humanity shall be overturned.
Goddamn.
All arcanists from every era shall march under the banner of Manus Vindicte, until the ultimate, most glorious era arrives.
Damn right. A bullet rips through his temple. The remaining soldiers drop where they stand. I can't speak.
Lapdogs, eh? Couldn't come up with anything more original?
The stray hound at last returns. He marches straight through to the command post, kicking the fallen man as Vindicte's officer corpse for good measure.
Command post clear now.
Oh, King. The door swings open, security staff cautiously scanning for trouble. Kreia stands inside, waiting.
You're late, Yemalai.
At least you're not dead.
Yemalai balks. His voice, like his face, carries a permanent smirk.
You won't always have someone around to cover your ass, Kreia.
As always, Kreia finds it easier to simply sidestep his insubordination.
What have you found?
Long story short, we're a step behind the Manus. They've got an army, launching an assault on the front lines as we speak.
Of course they do.
We're talking about a force the size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two. They're hiding out beneath Hill 299, and every one of their soldiers is an arcanist.
Hill 299? Any news on Charles and Amanda?
He lets the swagger drop from his voice.
Yeah. They're both dead.
Figured.
But they did leave behind some critical info. Turns out Manus Vindicte's built a colossal, full-fledged underground fortress inside Hill 299. That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
Did you carry out the other order?
Yeah. I've sent a request for reinforcements and your frontline contingency plan to headquarters. All available Foundation personnel in the region are moving towards the designated locations on the front. All except Meryl. I haven't been able to make contact with her.
No! Not Meryl. Kreia nods an understated gesture of approval. He says nothing about Meryl's radio silence, as if he had anticipated all along. I beg your pardon?
Really gonna do this, huh? This so-called frontline contingency plan.
I don't think we have much choice.
How are we gonna deal with Hill 299? It came out of nowhere.
Every plan has its surprises. We'll deal with it. Follow me.
I cannot take that
We're going to the
animation
front
seriously.
lines. You can fill me in on the details on the
Him
way.
tapping his forehead. Okay. The thinker. Okay, well, this war is not over. He was right. Chris was right to want a contingency plan if something goes wrong.
The lapdogs are barking again. Their masters remain quiet, for the most part. And you know why. But silence gives no orders. So the masters whistle. Just a pitch, no words. And so no words are heard. Only the baying of dogs. How dare you? To think I should speak like some slick-talking veteran?
Oh my god, this auntie is crazy.
I'd slit my throat myself if I so much as uttered a word akin to those devils.
Okay.
They're bastards, abominations, every last one of them.
I'm sorry, auntie.
Please accept my apologies. Wounds are hard to heal when they are torn open time and time again.
Never heard any of the narrators be so emotional. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I just wanted to see what reaction I'd get out of that. Oh my god. Buddy. Reading through the Dino's cadet reports, it's clear our current forces aren't enough to face Manus Vindictae. Though some commissioners are hesitant about deploying animal-based units in desperate times, they may be our only option for certain special missions. 2 animal friends. The penguins! Wait, actually don't deploy the penguins. I'm scared for them. Someone once said that war is diplomacy at its worst. The shift from war to peace is never linear. It spirals, doubles back, filled with contradictions. It's a lot like how diplomacy works. Everyone's hoping for the armistice to be signed, but maybe once this war ends... Maybe once this war ends, new battles will start. Elsewhere. Oh, there's more. Old flames might be reignited by human hand. Maybe nothing will change. Even so, when I look at these dying soldiers lying in their beds, I feel we still need to I can't read. I feel we still need to believe that true peace will come. See what Buddy has to say. Would you look at that? Who would have thought the Foundation would turn to squirrels and penguins in their time of need? What'd you figure they want? A couple of tactical assault penguins guarding officer doors? Or maybe need a rodent to get the lowdown on classified intel? Heck, I've just barely survived an Antarctic flood. I reckon I don't need any more crazy experiences before I turn 12. How old is Buddy? Hold on, ain't nobody told me the Foundation was offering unlimited peeled chestnuts, pine cones, and vet services in return. Let me think on it. Okay, that's real, I fear. My dear penguins. A false dawn. Only the dead have seen the end of war.
What's that sound?
Rudolph has said about packing his things. Like many in the trenches, he doesn't have much, but his greatest treasure is a pile of manuscripts and notes. He lifts his head. A pale look glints behind his glasses.
What are you standing there for?
They're firing again.
So? Surely you're used to it by now.
The rumble of artillery had become so familiar to them that its return is barely noticed.
But isn't there supposed to be a ceasefire? I know it isn't official yet, but there's no point in firing now, is there?
Eris draws in a sharp breath. A low, ominous whistle follows. Oh my god. All at once, the quiet of the front erupts into fire and fury. The impact of the explosion shakes the trench line in unyielding waves, the blast spraying mud and earth in every direction.
Damn! Has everyone gone mad? These are out in Seca. I thought they were supposed to be negotiating peace.
Why? Why are we fighting again?
Rudolph sprawls out on the ground, trying to find his baggage, which had been scattered in the blast. Oh dear. Clothes, notes, and cans are buried in loose dirt or carried off in the air. Oh.
Forget that rubbish! Get inside!
Eric forces the bespackled, what? I can't, what? What am I reading? My bad, sorry.
Who the hell is attacking us?
I don't know. They're not even wearing blue. They're in all black.
Right. Are they wearing masks? Can they even see through them?
The flank!
Scouts and messengers dash in every direction, alerting everyone they can reach of the attack.
I don't know who or what they are, but they're coming from our flank.
Verdammt nochmal!
A stray bullet shatters his periscope. He tosses the device down with a stream of curses. He grabs the messenger by the collar.
All men from the second company, assemble! Focus fire on enemies in black uniforms.
Oh, Rudolph's manuscript. I can have 5 people? Hello? Okay. Sure. Ult team, I guess. And
I have all the essentials for writing.
oh my god, this is like a whole
you, me,
battle.
and your opponent.
Good lord.
Where are our men?
This is all I could find. We've been caught off guard. Everyone's confused.
Snap out of it! Scheiße! Don't you see what we're dealing with here? Get to your positions, boys. Fire! You hear me? Fire! Send these Scheißkerle to hell!
Huh, so these guys don't really
Just like the drills.
yeah, I guess they don't really know about the Manus being involved, huh? Cause they've just been in the trenches the whole time. And where is Karen?
Volleying suppressed fire.
Oh my god, and then Meryl's also on the front line. Oh god. Oh god. I'm afraid.
The plan failed.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
5 billion ults all at once.
Wow! Toes. I'm losing my patience. Ow!
Oh my god.
Get the wounded to me!
Marsha.
Stand strong! The Foundation's reinforcements will arrive soon!
The Foundation?
We stand together as brothers in arms! Get ready!
Slay. Honestly,
The show's on.
how slay.
Pansy. In todos los
Just like this.
el camino a
Whatever.
Wait for the pop.
Where's Sentinel? Where's my little my extra attack?
Even for a great
Extra action.
Nuestra aliado es la verdad.
Stand your ground.
Surely Guy will be
La
MVP again.
acumulación de
Exactly.
laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
She'll clutch up. She'll help everyone out.
That's what it's all about. Life or death battle.
Their first assault breaks against the renewed defenses. But the black-clad soldiers seem numb to their losses. They advance in rigid order, stepping over the dead and dying.
Have they lost their minds? They just keep charging right into our gunfire.
Eric steps down from the parapet to relay orders. In every direction he sees his comrades lying wounded. Only yesterday they had begun to believe their fight was over, but the rattling barrage has shattered their dreams. A new war has begun. Oh my god.
Mist! What the hell is going on?
Rudolph hasn't reported back. Concerned, Erich begins to search the dim trenches for his friend, only to bump into a striking figure in a white uniform.
Are you the captain of the second company?
There you are, Kreis. The man speaks with gravity of command that Erich still has yet to find.
I am. You're... with the Foundation?
Kreis nods, articulating the battle at hand in an organized manner.
I am Kreis, the commander of the Foundation personnel stationed in Montpellier. This is an emergency situation. Manus Vindicte invaded the safe zone. We neutralized the threat there, but now they're on a mission to kill every human soldier on the front lines.
Every human soldier? You mean including those on the other side?
He struggles to find sense in the words. Kreis passed the soldier turned captain with a firm and steady grip.
If you're willing to give up this position, follow me.
I couldn't give less of a damn about positions, but where are we going?
In a nearby section of trench.
Anyone still standing? Help me clear this bunker.
The field medic arrives in sync with the rest of the Foundation's team.
Doktor, mein Bruder! Ist verwundet! Bitte!
Bring ihn zu mir.
The soldier hauls his wounded comrade to the makeshift aid station. The man's leg hangs limp, soaked in dark red blood. Rudolph.
Easy. Put him down here. I'll patch him up. Have you seen any other Foundation personnel?
I think I saw one. A redhead.
Good. Go tell him we need medical supplies. They should have brought plenty from Montpellier.
Right away.
Queen. Next to them, another soldier clutches his thigh, gasping for breath. Only a moment passes before yet another man is carried in. Marsha makes a brief inspection and returns to the soldier with the injured thigh.
I'll stop the bleeding first.
What about him?
He's dead. Now, relax and try to stay with me.
He's dead? No!
Himmelhilf! It's over! I'm dead! I'm dead!
Oh.
No, you're not. Not today, anyway.
His vision blurs. For a moment, he thinks he sees a soldier in a gray and blue uniform.
Is that...
Then he blacks out.
Update? Have you located Kreis?
He's somewhere in the trench. A soldier spotted him.
The man soon appears before them. With solemn defense, he nods to the sniper he once pursued.
I didn't expect to run into...
Save the pleasantries. Marsha made known to me the situation. The Foundation ought to have a sharp plan, having requested me to join her. Speak then. What would you have me do?
Kreis adjusts his tone to match.
The frontline soldiers have little experience fighting enemies with arcane skills. If they stay here, it's only a matter of time until they fall to the Manus. I'm going to move them to a safer strategic position. However, enemy forces on Hill 299 have us pinned down in the trenches. Manus Vindicte has turned it into an underground fortress, housing an estimated 10,000 troops. They've even positioned artillery on the hillside. Retreating under that kind of fire would be a death sentence.
Eliminate the threat from Hill 299. Then withdraw the troops from the front. This is the Foundation's plan?
Not the Foundation's plan. Not yet, at least.
An icy restraint condenses in the man's eager eyes.
This is my course of action.
How do you intend to do this? Even with an army of 100,000 at your command, to take a fortified high ground under artillery fire is no surety.
I know. That's why I need your help.
Kreia stands solemn and sure, though he knows how absurd his request sounds.
Such an act is to walk into the valley of the shadow of death. What difference would be made if I lent my aid or withheld it?
If I recall correctly, gargoyles are insusceptible to poison gas.
That's correct. So?
So we may be able to take a subtler approach. Please, come with me. My subordinate will give you the details.
Poison gas? What the hell does that mean? Did I miss the horse ride? You did. I'm so sorry. It was beautiful and wonderful. Can you hear it? The low hum that comes before a great charge. Reports continue to arrive from across the globe concerning arcanists operating under Manus Vindictae. A complete list of names and locations can be found in the attached appendix. These individuals have been gathering in coordinated cells, their training evident. Damn, training. Given the efficiency and precision of their attacks against human military forces, it is no longer accurate to call them merely an organization. They are, in effect, an army. Each morning I open what feels like 10,000 urgent messages, clamoring for my attention, which still more pleas for reinforcements. Our office has been working without pause. Fatigue has dulled even my anger, and nothing surprises me anymore. Not even just reports of skirmishes between warlords in the eastern territories. At times I am tempted to reply that they needn't fret. East or west, it makes little difference. The entire world is sliding into chaos. The contingency plan drafted by Kreia has now been submitted to the committee for review. It addresses the escalating threat posed by Manus Vindictae. Should they succeed in building a large-scale regular force, or if their attacks continue to spread disorder, the proposal urges the Foundation to form its own standing military rather than rely on Xeno. Oh Jesus, we can do that? Kreia sets forth what he claims is the most efficient approach, recruiting and reorganizing both human and arcanist soldiers already at the front. That is true. I don't know how effective. This is madness, that they intend to make the Foundation a rival to every government on Earth, an entity viewed with such still deeper suspicion. Kreia has always been radical, but war elevates such voices. He shows no concern for how the world might react, arguing instead that we live in an age where the storm could erase at any moment, so we are not obliged to heed their protests. Only recently would such words have been unthinkable. His position is plain. If Manus Vindictae declares open war, governments will have no choice but to align with the Foundation. Yet we should follow his plan. Or should we follow his plan, we begin the most perilous of games. It is risky. Diving into it head first. Medpoc. Due to the influence of Arcana from Manus Vindictae's forces, a peculiar fungus has sprouted near Hill 299 along the western front. Researcher en route, please prepare to receive new samples. To the Wrecker of Laplace. Wonderful. Any other readables? An Arcanum-affected fungal strain? Sounds fun. I'll need a full setup. Iron stands, petri dishes, distillers, temperature-controlled bath, and a whole room to fit it all in. Or can I get one? Oh, Adler's old room is still empty. Perfect. From now on, that's my lab. Approval? I just approved it. Pop off. Kreia' contingency plan is a full-on battle to the death with the man. As I hate him, he's just a warmonger. I get it. This feels too risky. Gates of Hell. This marks the beginning of another tragedy. I mean, like, that's what, like, the doves were trying to avoid. But They are running out of options. They race through the mud and debris.
How much longer?
About 10 more minutes at this pace. Maybe less if there's no interruptions.
What an optimist.
There isn't anything more to say, they just keep moving. Until they leave the trench behind.
Take cover.
They dive into a shell crater. The bullet skips off the lip of earth in front of them, kicking up wet clouds of dirt.
Pin them down.
Okay, sniper duo.
Show me what you got.
What are these things that they're oh, that's the okay, those are grenades. I was like, what are these things that they're holding? That's like the old question. Is that like an older oops, I did not mean to do that. The older grenade that had like a handle attached to it and everything. I think I've seen those before. What did you just booby trap? Hello? What does that do? Oh my god. Okay. Just gave himself thorns.
Players ready, just like this. Copy that. Stand your ground.
En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Yeah, stick grenades. That's what those are called. The random ass videos I get on Twitter. I swear to God, the only reason I know about these things is because I saw some long video on Twitter just explaining stick grenades and how they used to be used.
Vuelos de fantasía. Do I have to do this?
I don't know why. I don't know why it was on my timeline.
Really has a mind of its own.
I'm turning this into a long ass battle because I'm too impatient to max out Rekko's. Oh. Okay, let me be smarter about this.
Get ready.
Do I have bullets on her?
To be a crowd fleet ready. Aim.
Do I have bullets on her? No, I don't. God damn it.
En todos los momentos. Wait for the pop.
Okay, let it honestly have peak fashion. So true. I've been meaning to watch those, who is it? I don't remember their name. This, I think, streamer, some kind of content creator, talking about the fashion of Rekko. You're kidding. Okay. That's cool.
The race and we unite as one.
That's cool.
Just like the drills.
That's great even. Awesome.
Players ready, just like the drills. Always prepared. Volleying suppress the fire.
Is it Kinkimation? I don't remember. I don't remember the. I haven't seen the video like at all.
Please accept this string as a gift.
I just keep seeing the thumbnail.
Enough.
I think I have it in my watch later, and I just haven't watched it yet. But I've been meaning to because it seems interesting. Recently did one for I2R in garments. That's awesome.
Preparing fire support.
Ready? Aim.
This is awful.
Sailors. Enough. Time to clean up the
How did I let Rekko die? Anjanala has SSS tier fashion. That's so freaking true.
Mission complete. No
I
casualties.
need her. I need her so bad. A searing hot shell casing ejects from the chamber.
Threat neutralized.
Nice shot. Right.
Oh yeah, I also saw the interview with Sonya Kruger got posted. I mean, I want to watch that too. Sentinel follows close behind. They stand before a sealed underground bunker. Yermalai stops at a short distance from the entrance, pulling from his coat a bundle of explosives, and a hastily drawn map.
Take these.
Without a word, she takes the key items for the suicide mission.
I'm surprised you agreed to this.
I have my reasons.
Sure. Let's go over the plan one more time. 2 of our investigators discovered a number of tunnels running under Hill 299. The one we've just arrived at leads directly to the Manus' ammunition depot. After the war broke out, the Manus sealed all accessible tunnels with poison gas. Judging by the bodies I found earlier, this gas can penetrate all existing gas masks. On the bright side, that means there aren't many guards in the tunnels. At least, that's what we think. Your goal is simple. Reach the ammunition depot, detonate the explosives, and destroy the fortress. After that, the Foundation will evacuate with the soldiers.
Good to know the Foundation's investigation bore some fruit.
Hill 299's so conspicuous that everyone just unconsciously overlooked it.
I'm prepared. You may leave now.
Alright. Good luck.
I don't like this. The man offers a wave. Only once Yermolai's footsteps have faded into the distance, the sentinel opened the bunker door. Violet red mist billows out. She furrows her brow and takes a cautious sniff. Thankfully, as before, it has no effect on her. Yet from within, she can hear something dragging. Sentinel holds position at the door, waiting as the shadow shuffles into view. Oh, hello. A grim figure emerges from the toxic mist.
What are you doing here?
Charon drags a corpse out of the shelter and hauls outside.
One war ends, and another begins. More lives will be claimed by their own kind. I am simply doing what I always do.
You knew of this tunnel.
Tunnel? I know nothing of it. The cloud of death hanging above this place. That is what led me here.
She knows better than to suspect him.
Cloud of death?
An ambiguous omen.
An omen? Tell me then, who will this cloud of death fall upon?
Death is impartial. It doesn't decide who will live and who will die.
But I can.
Queen. She breathes in the toxic air without concern.
I suggest you leave. Should this cloud not fall upon me, an explosion will soon obliterate Hill 299.
Do you intend to claim the lives of all the Manus Vindictae troops here?
Do you intend to stop me?
He brews for a moment as a silent war is waged behind his mask.
I should leave. Time is pressing.
But as she turns, Charon's voice breaks through with a sudden clarity.
I do not wish for such carnage to occur. Yet I am powerless to prevent it. But before you go, a word of warning. The war you've been fighting is, in fact, over. What lies before you is a conflict all its own, a much harsher path. You still have a chance to turn away from this and relieve yourself of the burdens placed upon you.
In view of the sufferers of this war, my burden is light. Harsh or not, I shall not waver from the path I have chosen.
You first set foot on the battlefield 5 years ago. What makes today different from that day?
I now know the true cause of the conflict, and I have seen the face of the true enemy. If I must sin to fulfill my sacrifice, then so be it.
Oh my god.
Your willingness to suffer, your passion for sacrifice, it is beyond me. Perhaps you possess a wisdom beyond my comprehension. Yet, still, I feel a deep sadness for you. I am in no position to stop you from walking through the gates of hell.
Oh, bars. What the hell? Crazy. This war of sin. Ezra. Okay. The fungus found near Hill 299 seems to share arcane properties with the black algae previously discovered in Antarctica. Please proceed with caution as you collect samples. Don't remind me of that freaking algae. Good God. What did I see? The sky was blood red, the ground was covered in stakes like grave markers. The rivers ran with thick crimson sludge. Was that really just mud? No comrades, no enemies, only me, trapped in this horrific mire. Oh, and a demon in the distance. And that shadow hidden in dark smoke? That ominous face? Did you see it? No, of course, not here. This is the battlefield. This is my war. But what exactly am I fighting? Huh. Writing is so peak. The air is really humid and the soil is damp too. Under these conditions, mycelium grows faster. It looks like I can find a lot of the species mentioned in the report, but it hasn't rained recently. Why is the environment like this? Could it really be from arcane interference? If so, this is a side effect of the incantation. No time to space out. This place is still dangerous, best to finish quickly. Medicine pocket is still waiting on my samples. Strange fungus. Foundation has a child labor in their badge. They do. Good God. 1 hour politics. Practical results often hold more weight than following orders. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I can't tell if like, I'm sure, no, it's fine. Sentinel's fine. She'll be fine. She has to be fine because Marsha's gonna be upset. Deep underground, darkness reigns. At first, she travels through cramped, unlit dirt tunnels until she reaches a poured concrete doorframe. Its cold echo tells her she's entered a wider space.
Le peuple qui marchait dans les ténèbres a vu une grande lumière. Ceux qui habitaient le pays de l'ombre de la mort. Sur eux, la lumière a resplendi.
What the hell is this? She taps into the power of her ancient bloodline, her eyes adjusting rapidly to the pitch black, yet she finds no comfort in seeing what surrounds her. Dark and viscous substances flow through the walls of the tunnel like an endless mass of writhing insects. Ugh! Don't say that. In their trance, they form some kind of unrecognizable symbols, shifting back and forth.
Blasphemy.
But she has seen far more sinister abysses in her time.
The fortress is centered ought to be closer to the peak. But this path appears to be extending downward.
She unrolls the map and reads the included intel.
The Foundation's map says this is the route.
Plumes of gas tumble with the intruder's movement, stinging her nostrils.
Not the stench of rotting hay. Not garlic or onion either. This is a new kind of poison gas.
Garlic or onion?
Still, it has no effect on me.
Where art thou?
Oh God. An ethereal voice drifts down.
Agnes.
Dost thou hear me, Marie? I hear it not from thee.
You hear me not?
She looks up, seeing nothing but the vaulted ceiling. Agnes's voice is like a biting acid in her ears.
Where hast thou gone, Marie? I sense thou art somewhere deep below the earth, surrounded by that which I cannot clearly see.
What? Stop playing this music.
Odiously scattered around me, Agnes. Many of them.
Of all the music you can play right now.
Soldiers. It appears they attempted to flee through this tunnel but an hour ago.
She steps over debris.
Their superior blocked their way and loosed upon them this poison gas. killing his own men.
Bodies stare up at her from unblinking eyes.
What kind of enemy am I soon to face, Agnes?
Art thou afraid? Thou must have spoken much, Marie. I shall not leave thee. I am listening. Only I yet hear not thy voice. Dost thou recall the day we hid together?
Me trying not to hum along to this.
The manor? Thou said unto me, thou feared not the ghostly tales thy grandmother once spake. Thou saidst thou bore a devil more terrifying than any tale. But on that night thy breath did tremble. Thou wert afraid.
She halts at the descending stairway.
That was not the thing of which I was afraid, Agnes.
Once again, she realizes her words cannot reach beyond the heavy rock above. In the depths of that pitch-black void, something waits, stretching out sharp, black claws.
I worry for thee, Marie. The path that thou dost walk holdeth no light. I can feel thee growing ever more distant from me. Whatsoever it is, whatever thou dost wish to do, I know thou art determined to see it to its end. But I pray thee, make haste and come unto us soon, wilt thou? Jusqu'à ce moment-là, je prierai pour ton âme.
Waves of cold stone scrape over her skin as she readies herself for battle. Then begins her journey down. In a brief lull between volleys, Yermalai returns to the trenches. It's a little trouble to find his commander in a sea of grey uniforms.
To summarize, your troops must stay in place for the time being. We made contact with the other side. They'll cooperate with you to create a fire network against the enemy.
Let's hope they do cooperate.
Manus Vindicte has waged war against all humankind. We must work together if we're to get through this.
Eris knocks his helmet with frustration as he leaves, chafing against his orders, burdened by the lives placed in his care, wishing now more than ever that he was just a soldier again. Yermalai steps forward.
So, you're the commander too now, huh?
All I did was convince them to work with the Foundation.
But you don't represent the Foundation. Not without proper authorization for your plan.
The soldiers are desperate. I won't hesitate to do what I must to restore their home. What's the status on your mission?
The gargoyle's en route to the target location as we speak. Conservative estimates said she'll take another hour to get there.
Hound's voice comes out low and hoarse. Dang, is the bunker really that big?
What she'll come up against. She might not make it.
Unusual for you to show compassion in such a moment.
It just brings back unpleasant memories. You know what I'm talking about, Chris.
That wolfish grin returns to Hound's face, and Chris ignores it once more.
Then we'll wait one more hour. The Foundation's reinforcements will likely have arrived by then. Should it come to it, we will regroup and consider our next steps with them.
Huh. If there really are reinforcements, that is.
They're launching a second offensive! Hold your ground!
What the hell? Ugh. Relentless. Oh god. Fool.
Nothing unexpected.
Full team again. Oh, this stupid tank. This tank is so stupid looking. I can't take it seriously.
I've got some ready.
Why does it look like that?
Más allá del concepto mundano de cosmología, filosofía clásica, el fundamento del mundo. I never miss. Most of the time anyway.
Engage in the enemy. Wait for the pop.
There's so many NPCs in this game. They have like peak design that would be perfect for a playable. And then you don't do anything with it. I don't know. I mean, like, they at the same time though, they do have plenty of NPCs that became playable, so never say never.
Just like the drills.
What is this lineup I'm looking at?
The show's on, hounds. Plan haste.
I don't know how to use my own team. I'm so sorry.
Just like the drills.
Sure. Let's keep charging that.
Give this a taste. Time waits for no one.
Enigma is still in NPC jail. That's true. Oh my god. Also fight an armored vehicle, not tank. They're inspired by World War II vehicle from Germans. Oh, I see.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones ocultos.
I don't know. It's so silly to me because it looks like it's so. Maybe it's just the angle. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks so skinny for like a vehicle that is used in war. I don't know.
Wear gloves.
Hold on.
Players ready. Sterile. Just like the drill.
El camino a Tlon.
Ready? Wear gloves.
Whatever.
Stand your ground.
What freaking ever.
Oh, hi. Copy that.
I don't know about Enigma, honestly. I mean, they do have playable human characters. I know that. But like, I don't know.
I haven't had a
What kit would they give that guy? How much effort would he really be putting into a battle? You know?
You weren't listening, were you?
He's just gonna wait.
Let's do.
He's just gonna wait for everyone else to fight for him. Charred earth splinters in the air, falling like black snow over the battlefield. The soldiers reel from another shockwave. Scattered across the trenches, they grip their weapons tight, certain only of the coming battle. His index finger taps his rifle's receiver with anticipation. He pulls out his communicator again and waits.
Finally.
The name Irenaeus appears on screen.
Kratos, are you still on the front?
Yes, Mr. Irenai.
Irenai, I'm so sorry.
Hold out much longer.
I can never remember pronunciations of names.
Not yet. The debate is still ongoing. The Doves find your frontline contingency plan absurd. They disapprove of the political risks involved in taking control of various nations' armies.
Fair enough.
But I personally find it feasible. Just to be sure, do you have a clear understanding of your ultimate goal?
He takes a deep, silent breath.
This war between Manus Vindictae and the Foundation will only end once one of the two parties is completely destroyed. And I refuse to let it be the Foundation. If we're to prevail, the Foundation cannot rely on Xeno alone. We need more capable soldiers. Soldiers like these on the front lines. With the proper arrangements, we may be able to recruit them to our cause. We'd have a whole new army to fight Manus Vindictae.
But even if you manage to bring them all, say 100,000 soldiers on board, it still won't be enough to sustain modern warfare.
This is about the bigger strategic picture, not just a single recruitment effort. I'm suggesting that the Foundation start canvassing all human armies, especially those under attack by the Manus.
Hello?
Bigger strategic picture. What about the governments behind these armies? Have you considered how they might react?
It's about time they realize that the Foundation is their only hope. The last bastion for humanity to unite against their shared enemy. The Foundation cannot take responsibility for all the lives in this era or in any other. The storm is a near inevitability, and so too is the loss of many. Once it does come, the Manus won't hesitate to drag war into that new era, into any new era. It's time the Foundation took action and built an army capable of crossing the storm.
Ambitious? Much?
Enact your plan, Kratos. As long as you're successful on your end, I will deal with the political obstacles in your way.
The call is cut. Kratos exhales.
What next, sir?
The young soldier watches Kratos waiting for orders with a dutiful stare. He casts a look toward Hill 299. The Manus Vindictae stronghold bristles with flashes of gunfire, yet to him it looks as if it were a slumbering beast.
We stand our ground for an hour.
Kratos is starting to bother me, but at the same time, I'm like, it's like I don't know what else they would do other than just fight back, you know? I don't know. I'm not a strategist in war. Manpower on the front line is stretched in. Also, an outstanding payment needs to be delivered. Please handle it en route to the front. To guest teacher. Okay. I assume it's more for speed and anti-personnel compared to tanks being for siege. Oh, that's true. Tanks are pretty heavy duty. Or for heavy duties kind of stuff. Given my current role, this task shouldn't fall to me. Still, I understand the Foundation predicament. My capabilities are quite limited at times like this, but a blessing in disguise, that they say. If I'm to act as a courier, this won't be too hard. And who knows, maybe I'll find some rare Western European porcelain on the way. That's a rather optimistic way of looking at it. Brimstone and fire. Past the borders of bloodshed, boundaries, and concepts of purity and corruption. Though Agnes's voice has vanished, the sharp ringing in her ears remains.
What's that sound?
This place is so gross. She casts more attention in the direction of the source of the sound, and the darkness is sliced like a curtain. A shadow that shouldn't be there is lurking behind a piece of wreckage. Oh, that's a man. Hello? He lies prone, using bloodied fingers to scrawl erratic symbols across the ground. How are you alive? As the intruder draws near, he slowly raises his head.
Oh, it's you.
Hello?
You.
Oh my god!
You murderer!
He's alive!
You murdered me! You murdered Colton! You murdered Eugen too! You devil! You murderous demon!
I shouldn't laugh.
I have no qualms in doing so again.
Oh, she has a sword. What the heck? Thick, congealed black blood spreads across the ground.
Pathetic illusions.
Oh, is he not alive, actually?
Incoming attack. From behind. From the right. From below. Right before me.
Ooh, her eyes. Petrified claws clamp down on his soft neck with precision, pulling him up into midair, his hands clawing against a chokehold.
Let me go! Please!
She uses her grip, if only for the length of a breath, yet the soldier seizes the moment for all he's worth, drawing a blade from his belt. Oh god. Oops. She arrives at the land where the flower of death blooms. Corpses are strewn across the ground. A figure waits at the far end.
How many have you killed?
Do you even keep count? Remember, they were all arcanists, like you.
Oh, don't even start.
Races of no matter.
So the killer does the killing, and the dead have no say at all. I like it.
A bullet rips through the officer's heart. A simple, blunt retort. She steps forward, only to find a figure standing before her once again. What the heck?
Haven't had enough?
Be gone. One day I shall personally deliver you to the fires of hell where you belong.
Oh, it sounds like you know who I am.
Do not think me deceived by your disguise. I am well aware that your taint has long been tangled in the blood of my family.
Oh?
Demon. Ladislas.
What the hell? Her devout cousin appears in the midst of this strange hell. What is happening?
Dear cousin, I bring thee a final warning. Thou art but a step away from utter corruption. Thou hast killed many in the years past, and now thou dost stand at the edge of the abyss. Hast thou not understood the suffering endured by our fallen ancestors? Their conscience crumbled, their faith shattered, leaving naught but an insatiable thirst for blood. It paineth me to see thee walk that same wretched path.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's an illusion. The demon stands to the side with unhinged polities, waiting until Ladislas has finished speaking. What the hell?
I did nothing to entice her.
I wasn't ready for... Its voice no longer seems to come from the body before her, but from some faraway place in the darkened sky.
Maya made this choice herself.
Is she like literally facing her demon right now? Oh my goodness.
Been soaked in blood. And yet, she has never been troubled by that so-called guilt of yours. I've come to adore her for that.
Perhaps it is true that this path of carnage shall save many lives, but why? I pray must it be thee who walkest it? Our blood beareth an impurity like no other. To kill so many is to will thyself to the bottom of the abyss, never to return. The 10,000 thou art soon to kill. Consider, I pray, how many among them are innocent victims of deception and coercion. The weight of so many lives shall weigh upon thee in far greater measure than any sin thou hast yet borne. What good shall it profit thee to gain the whole world, yet forfeit thy soul?
Did I hear that right? Are you also calculating lives, Ladislas?
Speak no more of thy filthy words.
Oh, you silly, stubborn child.
The demon approaches Ladislas with a sharp, with sharp, graceful steps.
Oh, wicked demon!
Oh God. His throat is seized in both hands.
No! Marie!
Oh, is she just standing there? The demon releases its grip. Ladislas' body collapses among the other corpse. Sentinel watches the scene with a probing gaze.
I silenced the noisy fool for you, Marianne.
Such pantomime shall not move me. This Ladislas was not but an echo lingering in my mind. An illusion.
But I'm not. I am your very nature. The core of your being.
The ground shakes and their bloody silence is shattered. The demon makes way for her, casting a grim smile at the gargoyle before turning its head to look around. Then an army rumbles into view. Oh god. The strange sound of engines grow clearer as the armored vanguard grinds over mangled corpses.
Manus Vindictae, they finally noticed you.
The demon turns its back to Sentinel.
What a shame. They don't stand a chance against our ferocity. Do they, Maya?
She grips her gun, neither joining the demon nor turning away. She presses the kiss to the cold receiver. What is she gonna... Is he trying to get her to, like, let loose?
Sinners forsake themselves in service of the devil. The land they trod upon yielded only bitter, cursed fruit. But the hour for repentance has long since passed.
Come with me.
Then the Lord rained upon them, brimstone and fire.
Let's kill them all together.
I feared I was a little bit cheesy, however, I'm worried. What the hell?
I have all the essentials.
Okay,
for
you
fighting
can't tell me
poachers.
that's not a tank.
You, me, and our opponent.
Oh, this music. Oh wait, why didn't I bring my Blood Tide team? Whoopsies. I literally have them. It's fine. It's fine.
Rip their throats out, won't you, Mayan? Every last one of them.
Shut your mouth. A tank. Here.
Look at you, Maya. So tiny and pitiful on the face of that monster.
This demon's PMO.
Will you make it out this time? Or will you crumble?
Cease your endless words.
Tank with lesbian. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I did not even look. I didn't. I just thought. I just saw that. I was like, oh, they got freaking missiles. I did not even look at the colors.
Players ready, just like the drills.
I have seen to the heart of you.
Let's see if I die. Sustainless. Sustainless ult with a random blood tide extra action.
En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
All is prepared.
The fuck is not. They're not slick.
Time to clean up the battlefield.
That's so funny. There's like this random Manus tank.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Oh god, they're... Oh god, they're loading the... Okay.
They have backup.
I should be perhaps a little concerned.
Ready? I've got some trouble. Más allá del camino a Tlon.
Copy that.
Fresh from the crucible.
One more extreme Catholic French girl reverse, please. I don't usually mess with reverse like metagaming, but I did see on Pridwin that the meta Blood Tide team, somebody named it Lesbian Religious Guilt. I think that's awesome. What do you need armor piercing rounds for?
Not again.
Oh my god. Okay.
Get ready. This is
What is your
going to
ulti
be a
again?
crowd pleaser.
Mass attack? Every stack of fresh. Ugh, it's whatever. It's fine.
Target locks down.
What freaking ever.
My sight shall unveil the hidden.
Wait for the pop.
Pridwin names are so goofy. I love them. Like I don't even go onto their like team building page to actually team build. I go on there to look at the goofy names that people put. Okay, slay.
A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
Reco team name is unlimited. Oh, it works. That's awesome. Hello? That's I'm scared. Okay.
Marsha?
Marsha stands beneath a windmill, her black warhorse pacing idly in the grass.
I don't think I'll ever forget this windmill. The calm of this field.
I don't like this.
Can't believe I didn't appreciate how peaceful this place was the first time I came here.
She closes her eyes and breathes in the sweet scent of the meadow. Hey, I don't like this.
Perhaps it's because the land was quiet, just like our lives once were. And back then, we thought everything would be peaceful again once the war was over.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Why? There's no need to apologize.
I was nigh on killing you. No. In a way, I did kill you. Just as I've killed so many others.
It's not our fault. None of this is.
You may have granted me your forgiveness, but those who have forever lost their lives due to my actions, I shall never have the chance nor the right to earn theirs.
We didn't start this war, yet we have had to bear the brunt of the pain it has caused. If all the sins of war are laid at our feet, where is the fairness in that? No, I refuse to accept it.
Marsha sees the injustice.
Marie, perhaps when peace finally comes.
What did that sound? I guess carries her voice away.
Hmm?
The wind howls, and in it she hears the creaking of the old windmill. Sentinel walks along the path, wanting to stand closer to her, until the scene is torn apart by gunfire. That's evil!
Marsha!
Die!
Oh my doomed Yuri. Stop this. Wreckage is thrown over no man's land. The last of the assembled force falls with a gurgling scream that ushers in the silence of death. The demon and the gargoyle stand side by side, looking over the destruction.
Take it all in, Maya. The pools of blood, the piled corpses that lingering echoes of the dead. Their whimpering, desperate cries. Oh, how long has it been since I last witnessed such a beautifully gruesome massacre? The ancient bloodlust within you truly has awakened. You slaughtered every last one of them. Well done. Now, hand me the explosives. It's time to end them all.
This demon is so weird. The demon holds out its hands, asking for the weapon that will take the lives of 10,000 men.
Get thee behind me, demon.
I won't force you. The choice is still yours. So, which will it be? The weight of 10,000 lives, or one that is 10 times harder to bear?
That's a crazy line. Oh my god.
Their blood will be on your hands, that's for certain. But
The gargoyle removes the bundle of heavy explosives and grasps them as tightly as if they were prayer beads.
I am powerless to cleanse the filth that muddies my blood, just as I am powerless to erase the sins I have already borne. I have descended into the depths of hell. I know that. And this ancient darkness has already taken root in my soul. But if sacrificing one can save 10, if sacrificing 10,000 can save 100,000, if someone must make that impossible choice, then I am willing to bear that sin.
She hands the explosives over to the demon.
It's the spirit. From now on, we will walk together, side by side. A greater power as one.
Before he can say anything, the bayonet stabs through his body. Hello. Sentinel pulls out her bayonet and pushes the demon away, who staggers further back. Queen?
You are fascinating, Mariam. You know this won't harm me. So why did you do it?
She lets out a heavy, labored breath.
Look upon me, demon. I am not like my ancestors, to be led astray by their thirst for blood and your honeyed words. Whatever choice I make of my own free will. I will not let your taint spread within my soul. Yet still, your power shall be mine to command.
The figure vanishes, yet you can still feel the demon cackle madly from the depths of hell.
Truly are a genius, Maya. A ruthless killer, a greedy devil. And my most worthy child.
Oh?
Join me, let us reign together in hell.
Agnes, quand j'étais jeune, je ne comprenais jamais vraiment les mots que tu disais. Pourquoi un homme porterait-il volontairement les péchés de tout le monde pour les biens des autres? Je réfléchissais à cela. Si toute la culpabilité et toute la souffrance m'étaient imposées, comme ce serait cruel et injuste. Mais maintenant je pense... Peut-être qu'il est préférable qu'elle soit seule à moi à porter. Je suis désolée, Agnes.
Oh god.
Attention all Foundation operators. The Mammoth Fortress at Hill 299 has been destroyed. Execute retreat as planned.
Wir sind gerettet?
Ganz genau! Na los! Gut, du kannst noch stehen! Lass uns diese verdammten Schuttegräben hinter uns lassen!
Wer bist du? Ich verstehe nicht, was du sagst.
Oh, huh. God bless. Ah. Oh my god. My queen. She is so awesome.
The Manus Fortress has been destroyed, and the soldiers have been led in retreat to the rear. I understand. Thank you for your support in this critical time, Mr. Ironeye.
Good god. Ooh. Ooh, I was stressed. Ooh, I was stressed. Okay. We take a strong stance against the abuse of alchemy on the battlefield, especially those that have not undergone thorough experimentations. Formula expert. Excerpts. I can't read. Living bone buzz. Withered mandrake leaves, owl feathers. Turpentine burned in an airtight container. Causing immediate nervous system damage, including tremors, aphasia, mania, delirium, and muscle paralysis. In rare instances, it may temporarily increase arcane abilities. Causes acute liver and kidney injuries and mucus injuries with particularly strong effect on humans. Deep purple gas, which a sharp, irritating smell, slightly soluble in water, slightly denser than air, and easily decomposes when exposed to light. Causes lacrimation and coughing. Pulmonary edema occurs within 2 to 3 minutes of inhalation, and both humans and arcanists may experience hallucinations after exposure. Ooh. Hey, brown algae. So that's what was in the bunker. Who is this letter to? An undelivered letter. It has taken me a long time to write this letter, though my mind had never ceased its vigilance. You know as well as I that I have spent my life mastering the concealment of intent, approaching even the unknown with a scholar's patience. You know, too, why I work to prevent conflict, not from idealism, but because I have seen what war truly leaves behind, long before the Foundation, long before the storm rose. My principles have often led me to aid or forge alliances with adversaries. I have long sought to create a balance between humans and arcanists. I have firmly believed that force is a tool, nothing more, and its misuse brings only chaos. While we may bear a fraction of the consequences, ordinary lives carry the rest. I have acted with care, and for that I have been called a dove, a label I dismiss. My concern has never been for titles or comfort, only for what must endure. Zeno's affection is largely credited with the rise of the Hawks. Committee members, wary and distrustful, sought to establish a military force directly under Foundation control. Meanwhile, the storm has transported us back to a time dominated by warfare. Creus' philosophy runs contrary to our values and the traditions that preserve a fragile equilibrium. His contingency plan would only threaten security but collapse. Should we provoke governments, forsaking our mediating role, or coerce allegiance? How could the Foundation survive the storm, manus vindictae, or the world itself? And yet, I cannot deny that Creus has succeeded. Though his triumph chills me more than it reassures. Till 299 is secured, 8 divisions have been withdrawn from the frontline trenches. Soldiers untrained against arcanists survived where they would have otherwise perished. Nearly 100,000 lives were spared. All are achieved under the shadow of his contingency plan. None can dispute the effectiveness of its action, but effectiveness is not wisdom. The currents he has unleashed will embolden the reckless. Those who were once cautious may now lean toward the Hawks. The balance we have preserved hangs by the thinnest of threads. When the battlefield dispatches arrived, I understood the inevitable. People will now march willingly into chaos, blind to the storm gathering beneath their feet. God, the thing is, what else are they gonna do? I feel I don't know. I feel like I think Creus' plan is too many risks, one after the other. I don't know. It's weird. But then, what else is any of them gonna do? Because the German and French soldiers, human soldiers, are probably gonna die, frankly, and it's just gonna keep going. But then, I don't know. There's no... The problem is that the Manus are just, they're relentless. They could be blown up. They could have their leader killed, and they're gonna come back. It does not matter. So it's I don't know. It's hard to gauge what not the right choice, but the best choice would be. Some of these. We understand you are no longer an employee of the Foundation, and we have no grounds to force your cooperation. But if there is any hope to end the conflict and expose Manus Vindictae's conspiracy, we find ourselves in need of your keen investigative skills and the talents of your people to gather intelligence on the front lines. Looks like the supplies meant for the frontline troops didn't make it in time. They wouldn't come to me unless things were really this dire. The front lines, huh? Seemed like a place to enjoy a feast. No, that's a bit rude to the soldiers. I should bring some chocolates. Neptune's brand's supposed to be good. I'll head out as soon as the evening permits. No need for my colleagues to see me off. Yeah, like, it is a lose-lose situation. I don't know. Freaking Manus. Ooh, chugging water. The pardon, coffee, pastries, family, memories of simpler times, and an ominous chain. Ominous chain. After yet another night passes, the hidden chapel once again welcomes the light of day. Time passes, reaching near to midday, and the grassy courtyard holds its quiet with a patience born of humility. The awaited figure finally appears at the forest's edge. She spent the night tending to her wounds.
My Marie, thou hast returned.
She holds back the urge to embrace her family. Her arms are filled with a silver tray of coffee and pastries.
Coffee? Oui, just to thy liking. No milk, no sugar. There are also vanilla macarons and Mont Blanc besides.
Aww. The bright colors of the pastries feel all the more surreal for the darkness she has gone through. Sentinel takes the warm coffee from her aunt's hands and takes a small sip in disbelief. Of course, it's far from the quality of a Parisian cafe, but at this moment it is more than enough.
Where did you get these desserts?
Marsha. The woman clasped her hands together, wearing a faint, bittersweet smile.
Yo, who is here, mon petit chou?
Sentinel takes notice of the tall figure stepping into view, a face she has not seen for a long time.
Marianne.
Oh, who is this guy?
Father.
Oh my god.
What brought you here?
A pardon hath been issued by the President. Thou art free. As for Ladislas, he is gravely ill. His stubbornness was ever bound to lead to trouble.
He ends the topic with mild discontent.
To answer thy question, I am here to gather ye. We are to depart.
So, you are now the leader of the clan?
Verily. After all we have suffered under this war, someone must lead the Tenebron family's reconstruction. I seek to re-establish contact with those of our kin with whom we have lost fellowship. The hand of Manus Vindicte has not yet fallen upon Paris. I have purchased a number of dwellings on Montmartre. They are to be our temporary homes until the conflict between the Manus and the Foundation reaches its end.
The Tenebron Patriarch makes an imperturbable gesture.
Agnes
I can't read.
Shall be sent to our cemetery in Rouen.
Oh.
Cemetery?
She cannot or will not accept the words.
But Agnes is not dead. She's simply... Ladislas said there was a reason behind her.
Marianne raises her eyes and meets her father's mournful gaze.
This is what comes of disrespecting tradition, Marianne. Thou wert too easily swayed by Ladislas's maddened words.
He lied to us?
Nay, I believe not that such was his intent. He was simply too fervent in his pursuit of Gnosis. There is no record in the family archives that suggests any sort of prophecy should befall our kin in so strange a form. Agnes's condition is the result of a tragic accident, nothing more. There is no divine meaning behind it whatsoever. Her fear of the war was too great. She simply faltered in the casting of her arcane skill and petrified her body to the core.
Oh.
That is all. I know well that Agnes meant a great deal to both Ladislas and thee, but she was only an ordinary child. She was not an angel descended from heaven. Though it doth bring sorrow for me to say, we must all come to accept that no miracle shall ever come to Agnes. She will forever remain a statue.
He reaches out to take his daughter's shoulder, already bearing too many burdens. Their conversation falls away into a pensive silence before the statue of Agnes. He is the first to leave, attending to more pressing matters. Several moving trucks are already parked outside the church. Trembling chains pierce the air.
Marianne, thou hast returned. How?
He staggers forward as if pushed by some invisible force, drawing closer to Sentinel. In his palm lies a chain that glints coldly in the sunlight.
Merde. I thought father was only... Have you truly fallen ill?
That I have. But what of thee, Marianne? Art thou not in a condition far graver than my own? Or art thou simply too blind to see it?
He babbles on. With every word his madness grows. There seems to be no trace of his old humility left.
Thy soul is stained with the wickedness of sin. Thou art as miserable as I. Oh, Lord, I can smell the stench of hell upon thee. Thou hast passed through the gates of hell and returned. Marianne, how wretched.
You are ill, Ladislas. Gravely so. Take a moment's rest in the quiet of a sanatorium upon reaching Paris, won't you? It ought to do you good.
Ladislas squints like a child sharing a secret.
Perhaps I shall. But thou wilt not return with us, wilt thou?
I am yet undecided. Perhaps I will.
Nay. Nay. Thou must not. Thou must never return.
Why?
I see that which others cannot, and I see it in thee. Thou art not who thou once wast. Inside thee, there is a demon. The demon which doth linger in our veins. It hath opened its eyes, its wretched eyes.
Whoa, what is happening? Ladislas howls in pain, his body shaking violently. The chain in his hand clatters and rings.
Thou cannot return, cannot turn back, for there is no path left for thee. But I desire not more than to aid thee, my dear cousin. Yea, I shall help us all, but most especially thee, to atone for my transgressions.
The shaking stops, and all at once he bows with a gesture of utter submission, presenting the chain before her.
Ladislas.
These shackles are a soul-binding chain, a cage, yea, but I beg thee accept them. And I shall devote my life to prayer over thee, both night and day, that thy soul shall not be shaded in eternal darkness. May thy blood be washed clean one day. May it nourish the soil when thou art laid to rest. May thy journey to hell yet be graced by God's mercy.
Another not-so-light burden to serve as a constant reminder of the limits of evil.
And if I refuse these shackles?
It mattereth not. I shall pray for thee still, as I have ever done.
A sudden impulse moves her to look at the statue of Agnes. At last, she takes the chain. The metal hangs in her hand, its weight feels far greater than its size would merit.
Dis à mon père que je ne reviendrai pas.
Oh.
Tant que le véritable conflit ne sera pas terminé.
Oh. Oh boy. Lattice scares me. Low-key. How would you calculate the distance between two reuniting parties? Marianne, I hope you understand why I couldn't say goodbye properly, and that I understood when you did the same. By the time I finally learned where you had gone, you were already deep underground, facing poisonous gases. Anyway, I just want this letter to reach you safely. Is this from freaking Marsha? Don't do this to me. This foe required a medic, and I thought I sensed there was something distinct about the squad. I accepted. It would help keep me on the front lines longer, and Mr. Kratos' invitation could not have been more timely. Of course, this means I had to leave immediately with the squad. We're moving to the Eastern Front soon, where some of my comrades are reportedly stationed. While I'm now part of the 12, I've been granted permission to operate independently in the Eastern region for a while. I'm hoping to locate some of my former comrades from my order to see if any might be interested in joining the Foundation. Marianne, I know your family had an unusual constitution, and you might think overly cautious, but I have to say this. After prolonged combat in poisonous gas conditions, you should really get a full medical examination. Wishing you all the best, Marsha. They didn't even get to say goodbye! Wait! God damn it. Evil. Evil. Any dispatches? Forgotten doll. A filthy, torn-up doll lies abandoned in the corner of the monastery. Monastery. None of the gargoyles ever paid it any mind, yet it was packed with the rest of their luggage. It'll never again be some little girl's favorite toy, but maybe it'll find a new home on a windowsill in the sun. I'm sad. Ooh. Oh. God. This chapter is based on All Quiet on the Western Front, right? Does anyone know? Has anyone seen the movie? Does anyone know if the movie is like a good adaptation of the book? Cause I would like to watch the movie. But I don't want. I would watch the movie, but I don't want to base all my information on just the movie. So, if anyone's seen it, do tell if it's sadly based on Sebastian Barry's A Long Long Way. Ooh. But I do know there are inspiration from All Quiet. Movie's a bad adaptation? Awesome. I'm not that surprised. But I have such low expectations for book movie adaptations. I can't help it. The Hill, a tiny fraction of those names. That's Charon, right? Yeah, that's Charon. And the horse. What a detailed looking horse. The book about Irish troops in Flanders Field. Ooh. Interesting. The thing about anti-war movies is that they don't do a good job being an anti-war movie. That's... yeah, I see it. I can imagine. Oh my god, there's like flowers! This place is so green! Okay, Charon. I see you. He's a gardener. A completed mountain, though only a mere fraction of what that truly claims. Oh! It left everything behind. A coat, a helmet, a pair of boots, a butterfly-covered notebook. Everything that once belonged to a young man named Paul.
Your war is over, Paul.
His eye too is so good. His belongings are fittingly buried at the last grave, beside the major who died atop the hill. A clatter of hooves approaches from the road.
Andreas?
The name is whispered softly, as if not to disturb those resting here. The sound stops where gravel meets the mush of mud and snow melt. The black horse breaks the veil of mist and approaches. The horse exhales a comforting snort, leaning in, yearning for his hand.
Good boy.
Oh.
You have been gone for a long time. Off to dangerous places again to search for your lost friends? It seems luck has been on your side. You have dodged danger time and again amidst the slaughter. But I cannot help but worry that one day a stray bullet will pierce you, or a poison gas will choke you.
The horse lowers its head.
Harshness is not my intention, Andreas, but I am grateful that you have returned to my side, hale and whole.
Why is this kind of sweet? They look eastward, toward the rising sun, where ominous clouds gather.
Es ist Zeit. The next destination is a distant one. Your help will be appreciated.
Andreas tilts its head to one side, signaling its master's attention to the youth who has arrived behind them.
Mr. Charon, is this your horse?
The grim figure turns its face toward the source of the question.
In a sense, young man.
Oh, then it's nothing. He showed up near Montpellier all by himself, so I followed him here to see if he might be connected to Manus Vindicte.
The Foundation is still in Montpellier.
We'll head off soon, along with the soldiers, to a safer position. By the way, do you know where Blackbird is?
Blackbird?
Oh, I mean Meryl. The girl who went to the front with you.
Oh my god, no one's seen Meryl. Hello.
Where could she be? I just hope she hasn't gotten herself into any serious trouble.
She is alive and well.
Thank God. A surprise, the younger man's eyes alight with joy.
She is? Where did you see her?
That I cannot tell.
His gleam dims as Pravian adjusts to the unexpected refusal.
Why?
She does not wish to be found.
Oh.
What? She doesn't want to come back with us?
Correct. She is afraid of the war that lies ahead. Bloodshed, carnage. She was unprepared to witness such harrowing scenes. She requested I not reveal her whereabouts to the Foundation. In fact, she demanded a promise.
I don't understand. How could you just let her go like that? Isn't she more likely to run into danger if she's on her own? And leaving like this, she'll be marked as a deserter. Oh no.
Oh.
I know little of your rules. But a promise was made, and her reasoning is understandable. It is her right to turn away from her fear, just as it is anyone else's.
The young man never thought about how to cope with such a situation. He scratches his head, at last arriving at a simple conclusion.
Fine. At least she's still alive. But I can't leave her alone out there. I'll find a way to track her down.
The voice is clear and certain. He is willing and able, no matter how daunting the task ahead.
Thank you for the information, Mr. Carroll. Goodbye.
He sets off on the road back to Montpellier. They watch him together, horse and rider, as he disappears into the woods.
Has he gone?
Oh.
Yes.
The girl leaps out from the grass.
Why did you tell him that I'm still alive?
You did not request that it be kept a secret.
Fine.
He nods his assent and begins to shuffle away. Andreas snorts as it circles between them. Arrow pats the horse's cheek.
Charon.
Huh?
actually, I wasn't serious, you know, when I said I wanted to become a gravekeeper here.
The dead need no company, and every tombstone will one day fall to decay. In the end, time will pull us all into the sea of oblivion. Nothing in this world is immortal.
The young girl scratches at the fabric covering her face. The tension of being a deserter seems to make her skin itch.
Right. Well, anyway, the gravekeeper joke was a bad one, I admit it. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure where to go next. I mean, who else can I depend on besides the Foundation? I definitely don't want to get caught by Manus Vindictae, that's for sure. Trust me, you don't want to know what they were doing in Antarctica. Oh, not the Antarctica in this era, the one from before. Anyway, my point is, I can't deal with them on my own. But I can still do something, like dealing with troublemaking critters. So, if you need that kind of help, maybe we can travel together.
Oh.
I trust you.
My path will have little safety.
That's alright. I'll just run off when danger comes.
In that case, follow me.
Oh, they're travel
We will
companions.
take a detour to avoid entering territories under the Foundation's surveillance.
He retrieves the familiar chocolates from his coat. They're unmelted and cool to the touch, despite having been kept so close to his body.
If you're hungry, these can be returned to you.
Oh.
Andreas will carry you, should you go tired.
A soldier who has at last escaped war nods with joy.
Got it!
The revision to the Storm Reformation Act has been added to the agenda, and the committee will soon begin the next round of discussion. You'll need to attend the meetings as well. Recent events have given the Hawks a stronger voice, and they are in favor of expanding the authority and budget of Team Timekeeper. Stay ready, Burton.
Understood.
Foundation staff and committee members hurry through the hallway. I feel like I haven't seen Burton in like forever. Oh my goodness.
Timekeeper?
Were you waiting for me?
No, just a happy coincidence. I'm glad to know that you remember me.
Of course. Your decisiveness saved the lives of many soldiers on the battlefield. I also heard that the Doves agreed to further implement your frontline contingency plan after the Monpei crisis was resolved.
I'm surprised to see you're interested in politics.
I'm not interested, just informed.
Creyas brushes aside the topic without comment.
I've been wanting to speak with you since our last meeting was cut short, but this certainly isn't the place for a proper conversation either. Contact me if you're interested. I have some very valuable information for you, I'm sure, both about the Foundation and about...
Erd? Shut the hell up. Stop it. Stop it. Seeing the expected reaction, he smiles and hands over an envelope.
I look forward to hearing from you. I'm sure we will make
Shut up, shut up,
excellent
shut up, shut up, shut up. Wait.
Excuse me.
Creyas, don't piss me off. Steno rushes over, looking at the red-haired man with a mix of suspicion and confusion. Protective girlfriend. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Creyas, do you have an urgent matter you'd like to discuss with the Timekeeper? I can arrange a meeting.
I want to see the
for you
letter.
if
Let me see
necessary.
the letter.
No
Whatever
need
he
for
gave
that.
her.
I was just saying hello. Until next time. Timekeeper. Miss Sinetto.
He gives a nod, slight but confident, and takes his leave. Wait, I want to see.
Timekeeper, is there something wrong?
It's nothing. You seem a little anxious, Annetto. What's the matter?
Senna takes out her communicator.
Timekeeper, you need to look at this. It's an important message.
Oh?
Sent from Lilia?
Lilia?
I've been on a mission on the Eastern Front, under the direct orders of Admiral Som. Guess what I found, Capitan? An Xeno outpost without... From the looks of it, I think it's the rebels.
Ooh.
I can tell in more detail. Call me back as soon as you can.
The message ends in a burst of static.
I tried to contact Miss Lilia after receiving the message, but I couldn't get through. She mentioned Xeno rebels. This is worrying.
Could it be Igor? Lilia might be in trouble. Sinetto, I think we'd better pay another visit to Madame Z.
We're going to the Eastern Front. Oh my god. Do I get to see the letter? Do I get to see what he gave Verdun? Please?
I'm sorry, but I think it's time you left. There will be little more to see here. Next time? Are you so intrigued by the life of a pension-drawn widow? I would decline, but my upbringing demands otherwise. How unfortunate. Well, perhaps it's better to drink dirty water beneath the eaves than to eat dust on the battlefield. That is all. Hurry along to the Eastern Front. Check on your friend. I will pray for her.
Thank you, Auntie. Free intelligence. Intelligence may be priceless, but it never comes free. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Due to unexpected circumstances, I had temporary access to an incomplete report. This is concerning. While the information it contained was too fragmented to understand the complete situation, it did reveal one fact. Xeno and the Foundation have been serially working on storm research. This work is entirely separate from any known research and relies beyond the scope of security clearance. What is particularly concerning is that the majority of Foundation staff and Laplace personnel appear completely unaware of these covert operations. The mere existence of such hidden activities is, in itself, deeply concerning. Burn after reading. We're not done. We're not quite done yet, are we? We're done. It's done. Ooh, okay. Okay. Whew. Give me a moment. give me a moment. Give me a little bit of a breather, if you will. Ugh. Let me catch up on chat. What were you guys all yapping about? I feel like, I don't know, this chapter feels so loaded compared to, I mean, like, all of Reverse's stories, particularly the main stories, are always going to be pretty loaded. That is just the truth of the of the writing of this game. That is just how it is. But this one, there's like a greater weight to it. I was really curious as to how what do you call this? Because after chapter 10, and they were like, history has been rewritten. I was very I was a little curious, and I was a little bit concerned about how they're gonna tackle that. Because I'm pretty sure when it comes to talking about historical events or anything based on historical events, they tend to be like, they tend to stay pretty true to it. And so now, like, we deviated from that just a little bit. I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm not upset about it at all. I think it's an interesting way, direction to go. But now it's like leaves a lot to think about for the future. Cause I do think that this whole contingency plan thing is some stupid. It's upsetting. It is upsetting in a lot of ways. But again, it is a kind of it is really just a lose-lose situation from the start. It's just hard. It's so hard to just even like guess what'll happen and to gauge the best options when it comes to the manas, because they're just, not only are they like unpredictable, but they're just so relentless. They're a cockroach. You kill one, it gets back up and it summons more, and I'm like, don't piss me off. Bunch of freaking cockroaches. Meryl will be the long anticipated plant limited. Oh my god, please. Please. Have we don't have a plant limited, right? Not yet, at least. Cause what is what type is Mama Duck again? Not spirit, the other one. The intelligence. I'm blanking. Is she intelligence or spirit? I don't remember. But she's not plant. Oh please. Please God. I want a plant limited. I'm gonna think of you. She'd become a plant limited plant. Please God, I need a plant limited so bad. I was talking to my friends about future banners. The thing is, this game has always had like freaking ripple banners, and I'm constantly pulling on ripple banners. I'm constantly pulling on these ripple banners and like the selection banners for plant characters because I truly cannot lose to a plant character for my life. I don't know why. So I'm dying. We're out here. Let me claim my goodies. 1 minute before ceasefire. Don't give me that. Let me double check the war room. I really like, by the way, I didn't talk about it that much. I really like the sandbox. This is such a cool way to like timeline. Cause actually, did they have? Yeah, they still have like the date and time as they usually do. But something about this one is so neat to me. And I also just really like the UI design. So cool. Look at how cool this is. And then I assume they're gonna keep using this because they have a all entries one. So cool. Nerding out about UI design. Oh, I already got Drubus's Euphoria. Because I hoard Procrastina candies like a crazy person. We can understand stuff way better too. True. This makes me think it's gonna be a long, long war. Yeah. Yeah. You can't lose to any other plan because Drubus wants to always be your first. Oh, true. Oh, my Pookie. You know, I almost chose, I think I talked about it before. I almost chose Drubus' portrait during, during Annie, when they gave you free stuff. And I was like, what if I just choose her portrait for the bit? But I'm like, no, I shan't. Do I have enough for 10 pool? I do. I do. Please. I hate this game. What the hell up? God damn it. I hate this. Oh my god, triple deke. Ugh, I hate this game. Okay, I'm at 40 pity. Save me. I think I'm missing only Argus for plant. I need more plant girls. I need this the entire like 2 rows to be filled. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know. I'm missing a decent amount. I've failed getting Willow twice. On 2 separate banners, 2 separate occasions. Piss me off. Oh my God. This freaking Lepera. This is Lepera makes me angry for completely dumb reasons. And then I got a double Lepera in a 10 pool. God. I don't have Sothavi. I have her on my other account. The thing is, on my old account from when I was playing from day 1, I have Argus, I have Kakania, I have Sothavi. Like I have a handful of plant characters that I don't have on this main account. And I also think I have Liang Wei on there. That I don't use this account. That old account anymore. At least not that often. But it makes me upset. I don't even know why. Where did I get Kakania? Where did I get Argus? No, I lost to Argus on that account. I don't know who I was pulling for. And then I got Kakania from a Ripples banner. from a selection banner. I can't stop pulling on those. They are truly scam banners. But I can't help it. I truly cannot lose to a plant character for my life. Is Sentinel's character story is out, right? I mean, I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, it's out. Okay. This is next on my list. This is definitely next on my to-do list before we go back to catching up on all the other 5 billion character stories that I haven't gotten to yet. I'm excited. This was such a good chapter, actually. Oh my goodness. Oof. So much happening in one chapter. I see now why I saw people around the time that this chapter came out in CN. I know there were a lot of people rumoring after that we've been going to the Eastern Front, and I see why now. And I think that'd be cool. That'd be so interesting. It is a good setup chapter. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. Makes me a little worried, but pretty awesome nonetheless. But yeah, I think
when you feel relaxed,
that will be all for me
Or-
today.
Is it that you are still searching for
What is
truth,
next on my
like many of us
on
have
the
been
agenda?
since the storm?
What am I doing? I really want to play Duet and Abyss. For like at least one stream. I don't know if I'll keep playing it. Oh my god, right. Star Rail is next week. You will be seeing me there. I have been losing my mind over the recent trailers. So I will be doing that. What else? Other than more reverse. The Sentinel story. And when is... Let me see. A whole month until the rerun. But I will be doing that, because I've not read that. There's another thing I want to do, and I don't remember. I have completely forgotten about all the games that I play. Because there's like 5 billion updates happening at the same time. Definitely Star Rail. Definitely more, whatchamacallit. Definitely more reverse. Continuing catching up on Zenless because Yudari is coming out soon. Oh god, freaking do not remind me about the siren bow and the whole drama. I could rant about that for like forever, but that time and place. I think that's all I can remember for now. I will be disappearing for 2 weeks in November. I'm going on vacation. I don't want to, truthfully. I shouldn't say that. It is a family vacation that I am not allowed to, like, stay out of. Which is so sad for me because 1, I can't stream, and 2, I still have to do school stuff during that vacation, which is evil. But I will be gone for 2 weeks in November. So I'll try to get in some streams before I disappear. Hopefully, I don't remember if there's actually any game updates during that time. But I will still be active on my socials, my other socials. But yeah, I think that'll be all for today. I have a lot to think about. Actually, no, it's not all. That's not all for today. I want to talk about this real quick. There is a reverse art contest happening right now, and Loki, I really want to do it. I don't know if I have time though, but the deadline is in December. That's a really long time for me to make a drawing. So I'm like, maybe I could. And there's like, the rewards are merch, and I am all for that because I literally cannot buy merch here without using a proxy service. So I'm like, maybe I should. So if I do, I will try to stream that. Cause I think it'll be awesome and cool. I don't know what I don't have an idea yet. I just know it has to be inspired off Long Way. But yeah, okay. Now I can end my stream. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks all my VOD watchers. As per usual, stream announcements will be posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. The socials are in the description. Yeah. I have some things to do today, but I'm gonna go eat lunch. I hope everyone else has a good day. And I'm gonna think about this. Think about this chapter for multiple days. And also Sentimarsha. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.